Hey there, sorry for being a little late, I'm sorry. Alright, let's play Visions of Mana. Alright. I have a feeling that there's gonna be a I have a feeling there's gonna be a big twist because, we're coming up on the Sword of Mana and up to the Mana Tree, but we haven't actually unlocked everything yet. Yeah, I mean, we still haven't unlocked all the elemental plots, so it's kind of obvious that, that's kind of obvious. Plus, we also just got a new party member. No way that, they just give you a party member just at the end of the game, no. We're gonna have to do something, aren't we? Something's gonna happen, and something's gonna happen, Aaron's gonna do something, and Aaron's gonna do something super bad. Wait, Aaron's not gonna do something super bad, is he? Or maybe it's not gonna be Aaron. Maybe it's gonna be revealed. Haha, the journey of the elves was actually, 100% fake, and it was actually Ennis, the witch all along. Or, something silly like that. Actually, that'd be a really good plot twist if true. I mean, granted, it'd be the most cliche plot twist, but but it really would shake up the story's meta. It would really, really shake up the story's meta if that happens. Granted, it'd probably definitely be the most cliche thing ever. Maybe instead I propose, it's more like the trolley problem. It's like, what do? The world is actually clearly dying, and, we actually need these sacrifices, then, it's kind of, what nobody wants, not even the goddess, and, she kind of had to make the hard decision. And, unfortunately, she, had to, ask Aaron to, sacrifice his lover, and, went about as well as, expected. Yeah. Which actually, makes Aaron kind of a deep and complex character, and also if that actually is the plot, that actually would be pretty good and, not as cliche as, what I proposed. Alright now, since we beat the grapple vine, I guess we can go now. Oh, hi, Dryad. Yeah, will you stay in Dryad around here? I'm kind of considering, I kind of want to get, I kind of would like to experiment more with the wood classes. Alright, are any of the wood classes really that good? Alright, let me just go over them again. Real quick. No, yeah, Julie has a whole bunch of stuff that, they can unlock. Alright, now. Alright, what kind of things would be good? Actually, I should probably at least get summons, maybe? Alright, how many of these are summons? A wall. Reflect magic damage away from self. Oh. No, please excuse me, I'm sorry. Oh yeah, I want the summon Full Metal Hugger. Yeah, I do want to summon Full Metal Hugger. That sounds actually real good. Summon Rabbit. Poison Bubble. Alright, revive. Alright, the wood classes seem like they're actually pretty decent. I'm kind of worried what... Yeah, we haven't even gotten all the elemental vessels yet. So I'm kind of a little worried that, hey, when are we going to get the Light and Darkness vessels? What are the realms of Light and Dark going to be like? We don't even know that yet. We have not seen hide or hair of them. Despite saying they're like, oh, they're totally out there and they're going to be here soon. Yeah, it's like, why are they going on a journey with themselves with their own soul guard or something? What if the late game twist is going to be revealed? Haha, we're actually villains. Actually, that'd be really cliche too. Maybe they were like, yeah, we're not joining with these guys. We're gonna make our own soul guard and go on this journey ourselves.
Beyond these trees is what is known as the Sanctuary of Mana.
Unfortunately, what?
Only the alms are permitted to enter. The soul guard cannot go past.
Wait, you're telling me the soul guard can't go beyond the entrance? What?
Either way.
Come on now. At least allow Val to, see his friends off. That actually would be super cool.
Sister saw Orin when they were going up the jack tree, right? You're not gonna wait for him here, are you?
If only we had an idea of his
Alright,
plans,
let's
we could
go.
try and
Let's
head
see
him
what,
off.
let's see what's up ahead.
But if this Aaron went to the trouble of climbing up to Lucia, he probably...
Yeah, his name is
wasn't going
Aaron,
to
not
it,
Aaron.
Right?
But it does technically sound the same.
Why don't we stick together at least...
Why
until
Julie is
we
getting the
get
name wrong on purpose still is, you know, anybody's guess.
You're right. Let's forge ahead for now.
Oh, do be safe on your
Okay,
travels.
thank you, Dryad. You know, Dryad is really nice. Now the, you know, Dryad is really nice, but I kind of feel bad for the Sproutlings because they're, yeah, I kind of feel a little bad about the Sproutlings because they're not, you know, blooming. Because they're not gonna bloom they're not gonna bloom. Alright, oh, oh, yeah, alright, I'm not feeling that outfit. I'm not feeling that outfit. I kind of wish, you know, you could equip me. Alright, now, right, without further ado, I better go, yeah. You guys are probably, you know, wanting to see action. Although I did actually, you know, go over the wood classes, but, you know, Palomina, it seems like her wood classes seem to be pretty good. I mean, it mostly is summoning on summon magic. But, you know, she has instant cast on her summons. Which, you know, Julie doesn't have. Although Julie can summon a full metal hugger. Aren't like full metal huggers like very dangerous entities in this world? Or something? Yeah, they seem to appear as bosses quite a bit. I remember, depending on which route you took in, you know, Trials of Mana, you could fight like 2 of those things. Of course, it was one. Of course, you know, Full Metal Hugger, I believe, was like the first, you know, real boss. That wasn't, you know, that wasn't part of the prologue.
Really? But what if we get surrounded by
Yeah, the
monsters
Karina
and we
looks
don't
cute
have
as
that to
Reese.
take them on?
I wish that, you know, we got an Angela outfit, though.
In the sanctuary.
Oh well.
Sounds like Morley did his
I
research.
kind of wish we got an Angela
The
outfit.
goddess protects the sanctuary from
Yeah, and I'm not really digging the DLC outfit for, you know,
Milo's
Morley
Spirit
either.
And the sanctuary of mana are all a part of the spirit.
I mean, it definitely, you know, is the king of silly hats.
The what now? Spirit realm?
I'm sure that's probably just me, though.
It's a realm, but for spirits. It's where elementals and sproutlings came from. In the past, it used to be separate from the mortal realm, where humans live. The mana goddess used to be able to protect the spirit realm from monsters. But when all the realms merged...
What's up, Benny? I got the game last night, so looking forward to it. Oh, nice.
Merged, you say?
Oh, yeah, and,
Once monsters
oh,
began
nice.
to emerge in Milos,
I'm glad to hear
the
that.
goddess had to create the barrier to
After all, this
protect
game
the
is pretty good.
It's
I'm kind of
really
looking forward to
strong.
seeing what's up
Strong
ahead,
enough to
though.
protect the goddess and the mana
I mean, it
tree.
might be a huge spoilerino, though.
There's no way a silly monster could break through.
Might be a huge
Yes.
spoilerino because I got a feeling that something big is about to happen.
If you're sure.
So I do want to kind of make you aware of that. You know, just in case.
Every place we visit is
Oh boy,
unique.
Milo's Woods, huh?
Under the cliffs was not nearly as unsafe.
Alright, cool, a
as this
gold clover.
climate.
We are pretty close to the mana tree.
Alright, now.
Plus,
If I were a little cat... Alright, now.
Ever passes through here.
Alright, if I were a little cactus,
Not
where would I
people,
hide?
monsters sure do.
Yes,
Tread
and by
carefully.
the way, the reason I'm looking for a little cactus is very simple.
I have gathered some grizzly
Oh, where would my
Why
cactus
exchange
boy
these
be?
elsewhere?
Oh, where could he be? Yeah, we stand little cactus. I mean, we stand rabbites too, but you know. I know, you know, killed a bunch of rabbites and, you know, got their, you know, core stones, but, you know, I actually really like rabbites. And they're cute. Yeah, and Anavan, you know, said he, you know, based his model on the rabbites.
Are you fond
So,
of
I think they're super cute, yeah.
Sure am. I've composed
They're definitely, you know, super cute.
1,460 original
Super
songs.
cute.
1,460 songs?
Alright, now.
Bored were you?
Boy, I see the treasure chest right below here. Alright, now, yoink.
What wondrous
Nice
ways I will
chocolate.
treasure this.
Alright, we got some bad guys up ahead.
Don't let your guard down.
Alright, now let's break. Uh oh, watch out for, you know, whatever that is. Looks like it inflicts sleep. Alright, all the enemy plants have been purified. Nice. Adversary is purified. Adversary is purified! Alright, now. Now, the reason I'm saying that is, Well, you ever hear the game Off? Yeah, if you don't know what Off is, it's basically like this free French game, and it's kind of, you know... Yes, I think some people said that, you know, it's like the inspiration to Undertale or whatever.
Some grizzly syrup.
Well, one of them anyway.
I will
Oh, whoa,
take
that
this.
is quite a leap. Yeah, that is quite a precarious leap. Good thing I got that right the first time. Oh boy, ooh. Alright, might as well get the Silpheed, you know, skill point.
Have you noticed that house?
Might as well get more skill points.
Oh, that's
Uh-oh, we got some shrooms up ahead.
Being human,
And unfortunately, they don't look like the good fun kind, you know, like the magic ones.
secured.
Well, I mean, in the way they are, you know, magical. Just not in the fun way. They seem to more like, if you eat me, you're gonna die. You know, kind of shrooms.
Outfit ourselves
You know,
with
sort of like, you know, Destroying Angel, or, Death Caps. Yeah, Death Caps and Destroying Angel are, you know, really well known, you know, super toxic ones.
I have gathered
I like
some
the
grizzly
deadly
syrup.
gun, or like the deadly gunera that looks a little like the honey mushrooms.
Almost here.
Yeah, in fact, you know, don't mess around at all with basically any of the, you know, Amanita family. Or, you know, the Lepitora family. Yeah, that has some real, you know, nasty poisonous ones on that.
Julie, don't your feet hurt?
Alright
from
now.
walking
Oh wow, we
straight
rocked our,
up
oh wow, we rocketed right off of that.
Why would they hurt? These feet were
That was
made
very
for
strange.
What about you?
Wait, didn't we miss a treasure chest?
Tired of being crammed
No,
into
well.
stiff things all day?
I never thought about
know
it
what?
like that.
Didn't we miss a treasure chest over here? Alright, I guess I'll go back to try and find that. Yeah, I'm kinda hoping the treasure chest, you know, has a plot as a, you know, skill seed expansion. Oh, I don't think I can go back from here. Yeah, somehow I don't think I can just go back from here unless, you know, unless I, you know, reset towards the entrance. Yeah, that little gap right there, you know, seems a little insurmountable, apparently. That seems a little insurmountable. That seems like it might be a slight problem. Right, where is this treasure? Right, it says it's here. That's strange, it says it's here, but, you know... Is there it right above? Wait. That's very strange. Is it like right above? I don't understand. Alright, just trying to find the treasure. Wait, it's not just... No, wait.
Emerge.
Oh, that's how... Alright, that's what it's for. Alright, does this plants have... Does this, you know... giant plant have a limit? Alright, that's how I was actually intended to do it. Okay, that makes more sense. Alright, that makes more sense than, you know, that precarious, you know, dash over there, yeah. Right, I kinda want that big grizzly honey right over there. Now, whoa, whoops. I think I pressed the wrong button. Sorry about that. Needs more Cannonball Brothers? You know, some people have kinda, you know, speculated that perhaps they intended to add them, but they got cuts. Yeah, given that, you know, the studio kind of shut down due to, you know, corporate, you know, greed and whatever. Yeah, I can kind of understand that. I can kind of understand where that might come from. Alright. Yeah. Alright. Oh wow, there's a light elemental here, and we don't have that yet. I wonder what that's gonna do for us once we get it. Wait, are we gonna get it soon? You know, if we got the dark.
I've
Wait,
gathered
where?
some
By the
Christmas
way, we still haven't seen the light and dark elms, have we? Yeah, we are told that, you know, they're out there somewhere, but we haven't seen them yet. So what's gonna happen with them? What's the deal with them? We got Queen Nibs, huh?
The spirit's favor.
Yes, I kind of remember. I kind of definitely remember them. I remember they like to... Oh no. What did I get hit by? No, I'm sleepy! No, I slept! No, I got sleepy! No, I got slept! No, it's like sleeping powder, no! I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like it. Getting hit with sleep is, you know, like the worst thing ever.
Whoa.
No, that looks kind of toxic down there, not gonna lie.
It's like the natural
Why am I toxic? Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic? Why am I poisoned?
But try not to fall into the poison marsh
Why am I
below.
toxic?
Noted. Then we shall stick to the
Alright,
treasures and make ample use of
alright,
the spirit's power.
Alright guys, if you see a little cactus anywhere, and actually maybe I'll worry about that later. I'll worry about little cactus later. Alright, alright now, where are we gonna go?
Such vigorous vegetation.
Alright now, alright now.
Might we exchange these elsewhere?
Alright now. I guess we're intended to stop here? Oh wow.
I will take this.
Alright, am I intended to go that way? Wait, am I supposed to do this?
Might we exchange these elsewhere?
Apparently I am. Oh wow, I don't like that. That purple looks super dangerous. You know, purple is the way... Yeah. By the way, guys, obligatory, too much purple energy is dangerous. Too much purple energy is dangerous, dude. Yeah, I've seen a lot of things to do with the light elemental, and we don't actually have that. Alright, are we gonna get that soon?
Might we exchange these
Oh
elsewhere?
wow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. At least this jump from that is, you know, kind of slow and controllable. Wait, do I want to be down there? Alright, I'll try at least.
I will
Uh-oh.
take this.
I think we might be in a little bit of hot water. Oh, wow.
Area is veritably beautiful.
Okay, yeah, alright. I guess we can just walk on the poison. Right, we can walk on the poison lake, but you know, it's kind of, you know, super toxic. In retrospect, that probably was not a good idea. Now I'm toxic. Why am I toxic? Why am I poisoned? I'm toxic. Why am I toxic? Obligatory. Why am I toxic? Oh, I'm dying. Alright, I'm dying.
Let me heal you.
At least you know, my party members, you know, aren't, you know, getting toxified. Oh no. Wait, maybe I'm supposed to go over there. That seems like it might make sense. Oh no, I'm gonna die of poison. Yeah, sorry about that. I saw an item. I was like, you know, I'm gonna go down there, and you know, I think that might be Dryad, but you know, I was like, no. That's a light elemental. Wait, we don't have that yet. Say, I kind of, you know, made a little bit of it. I'm sorry. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry about that. Right now. Britney Spears intensifies.
Vegetation.
No. Britney Spears, I'm not sure what you're referencing, but, okay.
Might we exchange these elsewhere?
By the way, are we supposed to be here? Wait, do I want to be here? Alright, now. Toxic to some. Alright, okay. Alright, yeah. Okay. Oh, right. I guess, you know, there is a song about that. Oh, wow. There is a lot of things in this poison swamp that I want to get. No, we're gonna take a little dip in the poison.
Area is veritably
Don't worry, the poison's fine. We learned from acid man, you know, about poison being about the toxin being super fine. You know, if you remember Mega Man, if you know, Mega Man 11. Alright now, yeah, we're getting up that flamer, the heavy flamer.
Your fight with us was
Yeah. Yeah, it does. Oh wow, we got the mushroom ability cord, nice.
wondrous way could
Oh,
this
nice,
be?
we got an ability seed. Mm. Nice, we got an ability seed. Alright, looks like there's something over here that I definitely want to get. Whoops. I know, watch out for poison. Alright, I'll just cast Cycle Ring on myself real quick. Don't worry, it's fine. It's fine, it's just, you know, a little bit of poison. It's fine. It's fine. It's just slightly toxic. It's not like instant. I thought it might be instant death for a minute. Alright now, the flamer, the heavy flamer, yeah. Although our wood enemies, you know, resistant to, water. I don't know. I don't know, but it seemed to work anyway. Alright, now. Alright, do I want to be over here?
Might we exchange
Oh,
these
whoops.
elsewhere?
Oh, no. Oops, I let. Oh,
Area
what?
is veritably virulent.
What? It's not letting me get up there. Okay, there we go. Right now, please cure the poison. No, we need to. Sadly, I don't think there's a cure for being a toxic gamer.
Might we exchange these elsewhere?
Sadly, there's no cure for being a toxic gamer. Oh, whoops. Almost missed most of the syrup. That's okay. Hey, Palmena? There we go. Alright, now let's grab whatever's here. Alright, yeah, that's about what I wanted, yeah. Alright, I was afraid there might be something like that in this poison swamp. That's why I, went here. I was like, there's gonna be something like an ability, slot expansion in this area, and I was right. And I was right. I knew that was gonna be there. Alright, what's this do? Wait, do I want to be up here? Wait, do I want this? I think maybe I want it for the honey. Alright, now. Time for the only thing that brings, Val joy anymore ever since the death of his girlfriend. Grizzly honey. It's the one thing that still brings him joy. Because without it, his life became so numb. I've become so numb, so much more aware. I mean, it's a good thing that, Val, considering, what happened to his childhood friends, he kind of took her getting Aerith, a little bit better than Cloud did, than Cloud, took actual Aerith. Which may be slightly unrealistic, but at least Val is not, dressing up in black and, dyeing his hair blonde and, going across the desert in a sedan with his boy band. Or, singing the blues like a depressed rooster. Which I believe there was like an animated movie about that back in the day.
Maybe items since I will treasure this.
And I don't quite remember that. I think it was yeah.
Hasn't been in all
What I remember was about a rooster that, that could sing to, Treasure in the Dawn.
to Val and the others.
I'm not set up today.
Yeah, I'm glad to be out of the, obligatory, Poison Swamp level. I'm pretty sure that was developed by FromSoft. Because they can't help themselves but, make poison swamps.
I feel the spirit's favor.
It's kind of what they're known for.
I have gathered some
It's kind of what they're known for, as well as, of course, soul-crushing difficulty. Alright. I think my heavy flamer ran out. Unfortunately, my heavy flamer ran out.
This outcome an obvious one.
Alright, where? Alright, we got a meridian. Oh, there's a treasure. Alright, I'll just open this treasure chest real quick. Nice, very well done. Wow, our first fairy walnut of the game. Nice, we're finally getting some good healing items. I mean, the fairy acorns are okay, but you know, fairy walnuts are kind of, you know, the bread and butter.
I will take this.
Alright, now. Grizzly, yeah.
I have gathered some grizzly syrup.
Alright, now. Alright, get the fire elemental points. So we get more elemental points, and then we move on.
This place is beautiful.
Dun, dun. Alright, now.
The sun shines upon the
I kind of am looking forward to the East Nordics coming out soon.
I assume every convoy
Yeah, that, yeah.
also marveled at this view.
Yeah, you guys are,
So the
yeah.
sanctuary's up ahead.
Yeah, by the way, they're the guys that are, you know, making the remake of, Trails, that one, Trails of game. That one, Trails of game. Oh wow, I'm getting stung. Oh no, I'm getting stung. Yeah, be careful about getting stung.
Never had some.
Yeah, a lot of people really like that one. Yeah, I'm gonna get that one as well, but you know, I am really looking forward to, you know, East Nordics coming out, yeah. Although, one thing about, East Nordics is, you know...
Value.
One thing about East Nordics is, you know, it has, you know, Adol doing ship-to-ship combat, which is like, what? Will you trust Adol on a ship? No. Nah, that's not correct. Everybody knows that whenever Adol gets on a ship, he's gonna end up in a shipwreck. In fact, you know, and you know, the plot of Ys 9, you know, the reason, you know, that the Roman government, you know, sent him to prison was because, you know, hey, you were in a shipwreck, and, you know, all these, you know, government ships, you know, kind of got shipwrecked. You know anything about that? That's kind of super sus, bro. After all, you keep having a bad habit of getting into shipwrecks. Yeah, that's actually a legit plot point from Ys 9.
We're here. This is the entrance to the sanctuary of Mary itself.
In fact, I should probably replay Ys 9.
Full of nerves. Excited, anxious, the works. But I guess the mana tree is gonna have to wait. First, we need to get Hina's core stone.
The tree is all the way inside the sanctuary past the gateway, safely tucked away from trespassers.
I mean, are we sure that, you know, Aaron can't find his way through?
Orin is likely to be loitering in this location.
This is our last mission before we reach our journey.
Yeah, I highly doubt this will be the end of the journey, Morley. I mean, we haven't unlocked all the elemental plots yet.
Sword being kept here, right?
So I'm kind of, you know, pressing X to doubt on that.
Wanna see? It's
Yeah, huge X to doubt on that. Sanctuary entrance, uh-oh. Alright, I'm sensing things are gonna take a little bit of a turn here. Search for Aaron. Oh, right. Almost forgot to do one thing. We better use this. Oh. Okay, so it's for Julie. Alright, oh wow. Alright, now. Change form. Alright, so what do we want for him to have? Actually, I think I know the perfect thing. Alright, where's, you know, the heal move? Where's, you know, one of those heal moves? I know I have Healing White. I know I have another... Oh wait, I only have one Twinkle Rain. Alright, now. Alright. Yeah, I was sure I had, you know... Alright, now. I'll save that. I'll worry about that later. Famous last words, I know.
I will take this.
Alright, do you guys see a little cactus anywhere? My guess is this is like a super small area, and, you know... Man, I hope I can come back here if, you know, I don't find them. I hope I can come back here if I don't find him. Sometimes games like to do that, you know, back in the day. Where, you know, yeah, hey, you had this one thing you could get inside this dungeon, but, you know, oh, you didn't get it, so it's like, you completely missed it.
Finally.
Yeah, that was kind of a
In the
thing
domain
back
of the
then.
Mana goddess and tree.
The sword's
Alright, something bad's gonna happen here. Maybe we're not meant to be... Alright. I'm pressing X to doubt that this is the end of the journey. There's no way... I mean, we still have more elemental plots to unlock. Not to mention we just got a new party member. And we haven't even gotten all the vessels yet. I mean, in retrospect, you know, Hina not being an actual party member, you know, should have been a death flag in and of itself.
Is that?
Yep, that's the one and only mana sword.
Uh-oh, that's Aaron.
The visitor.
Orin?
Finally, I will use the Sword of Mana to achieve my dream of a world without sacrifices.
I'm sorry. This was the only way I could get my hands on the mana sword.
That's why you're here? The sword?
That's right. Do you even know the miracles I can perform with
Aaron,
this power?
don't do it.
I can save Liza, cure her of her cursed petrification, and... that's
Uh-oh,
why
Aaron, you're sounding a little like a supervillain.
Earth. Until I can release her, she'll never be free. That's why I need the sword. I have to change the world for the better. Get rid of the alms sacrifice altogether, so that our loved ones don't have to die to preserve the future for the rest of
I mean, I
us.
can kind of understand where you're coming from.
You're saying you sacrificed Hina's life in order to save Liza? We trusted you, Orin. Both of us did. And you betrayed us!
As the Soul Guard, you're charged with ensuring the alms meet their ends by completing the pilgrimage. You were prepared to lose Hina then? I just made her sacrifice come a little earlier than expected. For the sake of the world. You can hate me. I won't blame you.
Alright, Aaron is actually a pretty good villain compared to the ones that were in Trials
We'll
of
never
Mana.
have to sacrifice another person ever again. Alms will no longer have a reason to exist. We'll be freed from this horrible tradition of loss and regret.
Sorry, but... I think... Orin might be right.
Oh no, Vals, you don't having some doubts?
Hina and other alms before her were denied the life they wanted to live. His words are tempting.
Val, you can't.
Even so. Even so. The alms have never been just a means to an end. Not to me. Their sacrifice has to mean more
Are
than
we
that.
sure about that, though?
This world exists because the alms carry with them the hopes and dreams of all those who came before and those who will come after them. I know in my heart that this world is sick. But Hina was never meant to be used as a pawn by anyone.
Of course she wasn't. None of us want her life to be lost in vain.
There has to be a way to obtain the mana sword without Hina's core stone.
Regardless, this should not be your call. It is pitifully presumptuous of you to assume you know the wishes of all alms, past and present.
My Sproutling friends entrusted me with this duty, and I mean to see it through. You don't speak for me, mister.
Thanks, everyone. As long as I have friends on this journey who need me, I'll continue to serve them as the Soul Guard. Even if we end our pilgrimage at the Mana Tree, I'm in charge of my own destiny. Hina is my responsibility. You have to return her core stone now, Orin.
You can't stop this. Without a core stone, I can't pry the mana sword from this rock. I have to bring back the world of Fadiel for Liza. No. For all of us who don't want to lose the people
Alright, I
we
kind of
hold
like this
dear.
conflict.
In the past, there were no alms
Alright,
to
Aaron, what's gonna
sacrifice.
happen once you know, take that sword out?
Mortals, spirits, benevodon monsters, even the goddess herself, all lived in the different realms that made up Fadiel. But years ago, the 5 realms were condensed.
5
into one.
realms?
That mangled world was called Kidiel. It's the world
Nerf
that
to
we
support.
live
No,
in
I'm not
today.
cute.
With the power of the Mana Sword, we can return Kidiel to the Fadiel it once was. Split it into a world that doesn't need to have soul offerings. The Mana Sword is right in front of us. They say that only the chosen one can wield it. If that's the case, then that's just what
Aaron,
I'll
are
do.
you sure that you're actually the chosen,
Even
though?
if it means betraying my friends, my village, I will have
Aaron,
the
you shouldn't
sword.
do that. That's very evil. I mean, I do understand where he's coming from, but, You shouldn't do that, Aaron. You know, I mean, we've seen the sacrifices are very important, and you kind of lost your homeland because, you know, you kind of refuse it. Though I do understand that you didn't want to lose your loved ones, but you know, this world is, you know, very, yeah, Fowler's kind of right. This world is kind of sick, isn't it?
Orin, what are you doing with Hina's core stone?
Oh no, what's gonna happen what are you gonna do?
No, Hina!
Oh, I'm guessing, you know, we're gonna unearth that Aaron, you know, kind of unearthed the ancient evil. Wait, what? Who are you? Who's that? Who are you? Wait, were you trapped by the mana sword inside that giant rock?
You're the voice I heard from the megalith, aren't you?
What are you doing with Hina's core stone?
Stop it!
Oh no, I think Aaron might have, you know...
Ah!
Oh no. Hina's core stone.
Earth shall be first.
Earth? Give me that sword! I earned it!
Aaron, you did not earn it.
Orin! Return Hina's core stone now!
You are not even worth the stretch of my sword.
It can't be. Delophos? After all this time?
My. Correct, Sproutling. Your reward is the ruination that awaits you all.
Oh, what is this gonna be a scripted loss? Uh-oh. Alright, it seems like, alright now.
I won't let him!
I mean, surely we can beat this guy.
Delophos in this lifetime.
Oh no, what's he doing? What's he doing? Oh. Alright, watch out for the, you know, OP God Sword. Alright, I don't think light is working. Alright now. Oh boy. Alright, I think that alright. Kind of funny, we're kind of grossly over leveled for this guy, and he's like only level 22. Yeah, he seems like he's fine. Uh-oh. No, I think we reached a scripted event that, you know, is gonna make us instant lose. Even though we were winning the fight. Oh, what's he doing? Oh no, what are you doing? Uh-oh, he's powering up. What are you talking about? We were winning!
There's no way we can win this.
All our advances.
We were winning!
If our adventure ends here.
I'm all for retreating personally.
Yeah, this is sort of like when you beat Mythos and, you know, tells Symphonia for the first time and then, you know, pulls out the magic god sword that, gives him plot armor. Uh-oh. Wait, what the heck is that?
Trent, you're helping us?
This land will not be desecrated by the powers of evil on my watch.
Never thought I'd see the overseer of the sanctuary intervene like this.
Now is the time to withdraw, Arms.
No! I
Al,
can't
you
just
don't
run
have a
away.
choice.
I have to save Hina! I have to get her core stone!
Listen, this isn't a fight we can win right now.
What are you talking about? We're super high level. We can totally win. Alright, I guess we can't win because of the magic god sword. Yeah, Val is, you know, having a real rough day. Okay, so, Aaron, you know, to unearth the ancient evil. And, you know, it's just some guy. Yeah, I wonder what that guy's deal is. Why was he sealed there? Who is he? Yeah, you know, Julie seemed to know him. Alright, Julie, drop the lore on this guy, please. He's not somebody that's like Aaron, is he? Yeah. He was also asked to sacrifice his loved one, and he didn't take it that well, so he decided, you know, I am gonna help. I have a, you know, strong grudge against, you know, the goddess of mana.
Curse it all. Now Hina's core stone is...
How did a man like that...
Hey, get that shroom.
outside
Why
the
are you giving me shrooms?
For Wheeler
I don't
Road,
need
he knows about
shrooms.
our whereabouts.
Trent's probably keeping him plenty busy.
First things first, who is Trent? For that matter, who is Daylight?
Yeah, tell us, Julie.
Golly, you don't know anything, do you? I'm not.
Hey, Wildlian, what's up?
But I'll summarize what I can. Trent is one of the goddess's emissaries. He watches over the entrance to the sanctuary to keep the people who aren't supposed to be in there. I guess you could call him a neutral overseer. His job is to protect the goddess, but he's not exactly one to stick his leaves into the business of the alms who come his way. We're lucky we got him in a good mood, or we'd be goners.
Wait, what? So he's a monster?
As for the gentleman who is sealed away in the rock, his name is Delaphos. Long ago he tried, and failed to overthrow the mana goddess.
Why did he try to do that?
Inconceivable.
Unfortunately, it looks like that long nap didn't change his mind about...
Why does he want revenge?
Overthrow the goddess? But why would he do that?
Don't ask me. We weren't friends or anything. When Delaphos was defeated the first time, his powers splintered, scattering all across the mortal realm. Lost to time and memory.
You're saying that the form we just fought wasn't even close to...
Oh, that's even. Oh, that's why.
About the gist of it. If you ask me, Delaphos is gonna need to find the rest of his fragmented power before he does anything
Oh no.
else.
This complicates.
So
our
how
current
do we
mission
stop him from
considerably.
getting that?
Given your age, I am fascinated by the breadth of your familiarity with history, Jule. I love to learn myself, but I have not heard half the stories you have related to us.
My age? Oh, right. I keep forgetting how little you know about spirit folk. Sproutlings have a very long lifespan. That guy from before, Orin, was it? He mentioned something about Key and Fadiel, right?
Alright, a rough
When
time
I
this week
first
since one of my
arrived, the world was called
since-
Fadiel. I know
since
what
I was
I
out
say
of one of my meds and
sometimes
finally got
sounds
more
like
today.
some
Oh.
folklore, but it really was the world I grew up in.
You mean to tell me you're actually an
Wait,
old
Julie's
man?
actually
The
Julie's
fact
actually
that
super
older than
ancient.
is your take away from all that?
I'm only 17. Should I be, I don't know, more respectful? Sir?
Nah, there's no need to get stuffy on me now, Sonny.
Julia's definitely having fun with it.
More importantly, we gotta do something about Delaphos. And soon. The places where his divided power is being kept are the exact same ones where the Benevodons are locked.
Oh no, the
away.
Benevodons? Oh no.
Dons.
They're back again?
Yup. Delaphos will have to
Oh,
release
no.
the seals to take back his power, which, lucky us, means the monsters can break loose.
There must be some mistake. I have read the old texts, and the Benevodons were felled by the legendary sword of the ancient hero Delaphos. The goddess bequeathed her blade to her champion to aid him in his adventure. It is an epic tale passed down through the generations in prose and performance.
So why is somebody like that a villain?
Golly, they made plays. Mortals sure do like to talk about things they don't understand.
Then, do you think the story's gotten warped over the years?
Well, it is true that Delaphos was sent to destroy the Benevodons.
So wait, what's the problem?
If both Palomina and Jule's accounts are to be believed, then Delaphos must be pled his once defeated foes, using those great monsters to visit his wrath upon the man.
Oh no, that's not good.
If he's as stubborn as I remember, that's exactly what Delaphos wants. Resurrecting the Benevodons will throw the whole world out of whack.
Oh no.
even completing our pilgrimage wouldn't be enough to balance things out.
Getting Hina's core stone from Orin is one thing. How are we supposed to take it from an ancient hero?
Right now, we're the only ones who know that Delafos is back. There's no one else we can turn to.
So you do intend to go after him?
I don't care if he's some legendary champion. He still took Hina's core stone, and I won't let him get away with it.
I'll go with you. It's way too late to turn back now.
I mean, he is right about that.
Plus, I don't think my friends back in the burrow would want me to abandon the rest of the alms to go to the mana tree on my own.
It was never my intention to stay behind. The more of us stand against the enemy, the easier the fight will be. You'll need backup.
As a former dignitary, I cannot condone an individual such as Delafos destroying any domain, no matter how diminutive.
Delafos got the drop on us last time. Without the element of surprise, we can
What are you
take
talking
it.
about? We were
And
winning.
Hina's core stone, for that matter.
We were winning, but his magic god sword was like, no, I'm not gonna let you do that.
Now that that's settled, what's next?
Let's not go back to the sanctuary yet. I think that tree guy might be mad at us for the mess we left behind.
Delafos said something about Earth after he woke up, right? Do you think he
No, where's he going in Goju?
Well, yeah. The Benevodons are sealed away near where each alm is chosen for the pilgrimage, of course.
Alright, so where's the first one?
But Liza and Watts are still in the area. We have to get back to Guju.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Alright, looks like we do have to kind of go
Worried
back,
for
don't
Liza's
we?
safety. And Watts
Wait a
too,
minute.
for that matter.
Wait, there's side quests, aren't there? Alright, we have to save the world from, you know, from the super evil, from the super evil destructive mushroom sins from Mushroom. Oh, Milo's Woods, huh? Sure, I can go get some, you know, those mushrooms. In fact, I do plan to go back later, and I did plan to go back anyway. No, so it said there was another side quest over somewhere over this way. Alright, I might as well go see what it was. I can't believe it's, you know, so far away. Now, these maps are... I can see why Ben thinks these maps are so huge for something that is, quite frankly, pretty small.
Possibly be the hero of legend. How did it come to that?
And since this is a town, I can't exactly, you know, just use the dogs. Let's get high, what else, shrooms? I think, you know, I don't think, you know, they're the magic kind of mushrooms. Well, reading a letter you found washed up. Well, it contained one written by a sick and lonely child and one written by a kindly gentleman. No. Therese seed, where is that? Right now. Ashwam. Alright, it's in the moors. Alright, so the seed we're looking for is in the moors, huh? Alright, first and foremost, I should probably, you know... First and foremost, I should probably go and get the mushrooms. Wait, should I do that first? Do I want to do that first? Yeah, I might as well. Also, while I'm doing that, I might as well look for a little cactus. Right, while I'm doing that, I might as well look for a little cactus, maybe. Alright, so I'm going back up to the mana tree, even though, you know, that even though the super evil bad guy is up there, you know, and he is alright. Alright, I mean, he probably already left. He was like, nah, these scrubs didn't stand any chance against me and my magic god sword, so I'm just gonna, you know, go off and you'll find the Benevolence and you'll unseal them so that you and resurrect them so I can, you know, throw the world into chaos. You know, typical bad guy things. Alright, now let's use the Lucidine, yeah. Yeah, get wrecked, get shreked. Get wrecked, get shreked, you scrubs. Get wrecked, get Shrek, scrubs! You know, in retrospect, maybe I shouldn't be so overconfident. Maybe I shouldn't be, like, super overconfident. Usually when I'm fighting crime, I try to be a little more cautious than that, basically. Usually because, you know, those are real high-risk situations that, you know, kind of, you know, aren't really helped by, you know, being super overconfident now. Alright, we got some pillars, we got some fatty healers. Uh-oh. Alright, enemies have been purified. Alright, there's an elemental flint for wood, so I might... here we go. That's strange. For some reason, it was like, to be kind of a little specific. Alright, anything else? Alright, I guess I'll go into the... Alright, now.
This trick of teleportation is truly terrific.
Wait, what about, you know... Alright, let's... Alright, the meridian's right over there. Alright, there we go. Let's go a little deeper. I do want to find a little cactus around here. Although, can we find the cactus near can we find the little cactus at the sanctuary? Alright, something tells me I can't exactly do that. Alright. I will try, though. Right now, that's how... Alright, we might... Alright, now.
Let's use the meridian to travel.
In retrospect, I probably should have used the meridian. Oh, wait, which way am I going? Yeah, which way am I going? Yeah, sorry, I'm going to the star, aren't I? Alright. Just give me a moment, I'm just getting directionally confused. I'm just a bit directionally confused because I don't know how to, read a map. Yeah, I think, playing all these RPGs, you think I would know how to read a map. Alright, what if Little Cactus is like, somewhere in a poison swamp zone? And it's like, he's like in a poison swamp, but you can't get... He's like in a poison swamp and you need to make one of those flowers to, reach him. Because it's like hiding on a tree or something. Alright, oh, whoops, that's not what I wanted. Alright, now, just give me a moment. Alright, just give me just a moment. Come on, now. Alright, hey, come on. Alright, now. Yurchan, no. Alright, Milo's Woods. Next to the willowing tree. Wait. Where did I see something like that? I don't know exactly where that is. Alright, I need something a little bit more precise.
It's a trap!
No. No, it's really not. Willowing tree, where would that be? Wait, just let me, check out. Hopefully it's wanting to cooperate. Alright, no. No, that's not what I want. No. Just a little bit further. Oh wait, I'm in Milo's Woods, yeah. Right, I'm kind of in Milo's Woods, aren't I? Alright, doesn't look very promising. Maybe. It doesn't look like I can get. Alright, let's move to the sanctuary entrance.
This of teleportation is truly terrific.
Alright, let's go to the sanctuary entrance. Stuck in that curved stone, huh? Alright, now come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, load faster, please. Alright, Alright, I'll be right there, okay? Alright now. Alright, whoops. That's actually Lemon Night now. I'm sorry about that. I was kinda looking at a guide to, know where Logactus is. And, I kinda, was pressing buttons that, were hotkeyed. So, I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Luckily, alright. Oops, somewhere around here, huh? Right, he's somewhere. Alright, I do not see him. Alright, I'm not allowed to go over there. Alright, Alright, I don't see him. Alright, I don't see him. Alright, I am not a sucky brat now. Not a sucky brat, that's not true. Yeah, I don't see him. Man, said he was around here somewhere. I don't see him. Yeah, maybe he's. Alright, let me check out the guide. No, I'm kind of, I'm kind of a little lost as to what I'm. Right, where is he actually? I don't see him. Alright, just bear with me for just a minute. Hey, come on, man. Work with me. Come on now. Please work with me. Come on now, please work with me, please. Come on now, work with me, please. Alright. Alright, down a little bit more, down a little bit more. Alright, where exactly is that? Oh, I see. I'm not even in the right area. Alright, just hold on for just a minute. Just hold on for just a minute. Alright, where am I exactly? I'm kinda close. I don't see him though. It's weird, where is he? Wait. Stuck inside of a stuck inside of a stone, huh? Alright, he's gonna be... Alright, that looks like one of the... Yeah, that looks like one of the stones. Alright, that looked like one. Oh, wait. That's another one of the stones. Alright, is there one somewhere nearby? Alright, is there one nearby? Alright, I don't see him in that one. Alright, Alright, I'm kinda lost as to where he is. But maybe he's not here right now? Oh wait, there he is. Alright, now I found him.
Little cactus?
Alright, there he is, just, you know, alright now. Alright, finally got him. Alright, it took me a little bit of day, you know, to try to get him. Alright now, alright now. Alright now, what do you say we go get those shrooms now? Alright, I'll go get those shrooms. Yeah, alright now, we need to go do some mushroom hunting. Alright, sorry about that, it took me a little bit to figure out where he was. Yeah, it's right by that, stone, he's right by that, you know, wedge, tall, thin rock. That's, you know, that's before going into Trent's area. Alright, let's get those shrooms, huh? Yeah, I need some shrooms, yeah. I need to get some shrooms so I can get super high, yeah. Or I mean, we need to give it for, you know, to somebody for, culinary reasons, yeah. It's, you know, that kind of mushroom, yeah. Alright now, eat. Alright now. Alright now. Oh no, they're all wet. Alright, enemy. Oh no. And by the way, I noticed like your breath, that is, you know, 100%, you know, fake news. That is misinformation and fake news. That's fake news. Fake news. Yeah, don't believe, you know, don't believe supervillain propaganda. You know, that's like a supervillain propaganda, yeah. It's not real. Not real. Not real. Not real. Not real, not real, not real. Alright, get all these bad guys out of here. Got here, you plants. Oh, it's starting to spew stuff. It's starting to spew the sleeping gas. It's starting to spew like sleeping spores. Yeah, and I don't want to know why yeah. Yeah, I'm kind of afraid, you know, hey, getting hit with sleeping spores might be a game over, yeah. Actually, I'm sure they probably won't do that. I'm sure this game wouldn't do that. You know, if I were making a game, I'd probably do that. Oh no, come on, an handbrake. Alright, alright now. We are back in the poison swamp. No, get me out. I don't want to be toxic. I don't want to be toxic. I mean, we get enough of that. We get enough of that on my streams anyway. Let me being toxic. Alright, we got a whole bunch of plants. Alright. Everybody gonna gain, you know, sleeping status, but you know, one shot. Getting everybody, you know, slept would, you know, kill ya. You know, sort of like getting petrified or, you know, stoned or, you know, whatever. Maybe I even have a scripted loss event where, you know, hey, you'll get stoned. Maybe I even have a scripted, you know, loss event where, hey, you kind of get, you know, slept. By, you know, something that you're supposed to come back and beat later. Alright, now here's some of these shrooms. Here's some of the shrooms we're looking for. Alright, we need them shrooms. Adversary is purified. Alright, oh wow, alright, we got the stem. Alright, we got some stems. But we need like 5 of those. So we need to get more. We need to get more. We need to get more. Uh-oh, uh-oh, I'm being oh no, I'm toxic.
This area
I'm
is
toxic.
veritably virulent.
Why am I toxic? I mean, we kind of know why I'm toxic. It's because I'm a gamer. It's because you know I'm a gamer and you know it's because I'm a gamer, yeah. By the way, you should get. Yeah, it's because I'm a gamer and you know I spend all my fans' money on WWE gotcha games. Yeah, that probably result in toxicity. I actually don't do that, no. No, I don't actually do that. That's just me making a joke, guys. I want to clarify that's actually just a joke. I'm just making fun of, I'm just kind of making fun of, DSP again. Since he's a guy that, would beg for money and, blow it all on, WWE gotcha. He's like spending all the money. He's like, yeah. Alright now. Oh, wow. Yeah, we're kind of falling with style there. Kind of reminds me of Toy Story a little bit. The first one. Yeah. Although you hear about the new Toy Story is gonna have the toys fighting against like electronics. They're literally doing phone battles of plot. In fact, I'm pretty sure that there was a YouTube video. I am pretty sure there was a YouTube parody video about something like that. Phone ban. They're doing phone ban as a plot. Maybe the villain can be like, Logan Paul style, influencer, and maybe they're doing prank videos or whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Prank videos are pretty cringe. Then again, I'm not the only one that thinks that. Well, yeah, we're shoot. Alright, now let's shoot. Let's shoot the enemies with giant laser beams. Yeah, we're gonna shoot the bad guys with laser beams. Pew pew, pew pew. Pew pews. Pew pew, pew pew. Alright, if I were Little Cactus, I'd probably hang on the ledge here. Because he seems like he's a real legend.
This trick of teleportation is truly terrific.
Unfortunately, yeah. Kind of like that one kid in, Pokemon Edge Rising, who, teaches you about the wonders of ledges. Only for the main character, but you're like, nah, I don't want to learn about that. Yeah. Only for the main character, be like, nah, I don't want to learn about ledges. By the way, you're a nerd or whatever. And then they become the final boss. after defeating the leader of Team Blade, who has the most emo goal ever. I still can't get over the Charizard Magikarp Kaiju combination that destroyed the main character's village. Push enemy off the ledge for Gotchi's rings for. Yeah, I have rings, so that's not gonna work. By the way, you shouldn't be pushing random people off ledges. That's not nice. Well, yeah, I can see. I will have to teach you guys how to be good guys. I will have to teach you guys how to be good guys because some of you seem a little evil. But that's okay. I am a big believer in redemption and also the fact that people can change. Yeah, I am a believer in that. Yeah. As a hero, yeah. Alright, we got the mushroom sims for you. Alright, nice. We got a bunch of money. Nice. Nice, alright, our reward was just a bunch of money. Nice. Alright, so what was our other side quest that we had to do? Alright, side quest. Feeling bottled up. Oh, we got honey elixirs for this. Alright, we have to go to the moors. Right now, where's the nearest meridian? Where's the nearest tavern? Yeah, we gotta reference Octopath Traveler. Not evil, just addicted to the rush of pure chaos springs. Yes, yeah. You mustn't deliberately spread chaos, you know. After all that's a bad boy thing. After all, deliberately spreading chaos for no reason is a bad boy thing. And you want to be good to the boys and girls for your mommy and the mommy, don't you? I'm just kidding about that. If you're good little boys and girls, magical girl Santa Claus will come and visit you and give you lots of candy and all sorts of presents. Actually, maybe bribing people and stuff is not a good way to teach them how to be good. Yes, I can see. I will have to teach you this thing called empathy. Creep Oh, whoops. Magical Girl Santa Claus would do that. Magical Girl Santa Claus would definitely, give you all sorts of presents, yeah. If you're good. And if you're bad, you'll get Krampus sent after you. Yeah, if you're bad, you get Krampus sent after you, which is not good. Yeah, you don't want Krampus to get you, do you? You don't want Krampus to get you, do you? Yeah, by the way, I'm very serious. Krampus is a real thing in the lore, And he's also a supervillain, and I fought him. Yeah, he's also a supervillain, yeah. Oh, by the way, yeah, the things that are up ahead over here, are what we're looking for. All right, keep your eyes peeled for a red item. Oh, there it is. Okay, that wasn't too hard whatsoever. Nice, we did very much immediately. Krampus is the one I do drugs with. Wait, what? I really feel. Uh-oh, there's some bad guys here. Yeah, it's just a harpy. I want that. We don't. All right. Seems like the fish in this harpy, and the harpies are like, nah, we want that seed for ourselves. All right, why do you guys even want the seed for yourselves? By the way, I wish there was like something. I wish there was like something magic where I could just summon harpy. Yeah, then I could roleplay as Monk Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh. Then I could roleplay as my Valentine from Yu-Gi-Oh. My Valentine is kind of cool, yeah. She kind of started off, kind of being a dishonest cheater, but yeah, but I always really liked her cards. Her cards were really cool. Of course, she, kind of started off, kind of being a dishonest cheater. And she kind of, let her pride, lead her to, getting wrapped up with, darts. Which is like, nah, why did you get involved with darts? Why did you get wrapped up? Why did you get wrapped up with darts? Because Joey Wheeler does not know how to reciprocate his feelings well. Yeah, he's like one of those Din Shonen protagonists. Right, because Joey Wheeler is a Din Shonen protagonist. Which of course is very typical, Din Shonen protagonist. Although usually when they drop the ball so hard with their love interest that their love interest is I suddenly hate you now, and now I want to side with the villains and because I want you to pay attention to me. Honestly, that sounds like something that'd probably be in like a superhero sitcom or something. Yeah, that definitely sounds like something that'd probably be in like a superhero sitcom or something. You know, sort of, yeah. Kind of like, it's kind of like, you know, I don't know, something like, I don't know, I really don't know, like a like one of those, you know, made for TV Disney movies that were like back in the day or something. Something like that, maybe. Alright, so what I'm doing is I'm looking for the elemental points and all the areas. You know, since I, you know, have a couple of vessels, you know, that I didn't have last time. Speaking of which, it's kind of, you know, it's a little annoying that I kind of have to, you know, revisit maps, you know, find all that stuff every time I, you know, get a new vessel and stuff. Now, well, oh well, it'll push me to, you know, learning new stuff. It'll push me into, you know, learning new stuff. Besides, we need to build up points so that when we get the light and dark classes, we can actually use those at like a semi-competent level. Alright, I'm guessing that one is Lumina. And Lumina being the light elemental. Right, yeah, by the way, the Benevolents, you know, they kind of sound like they kind of sound a little close to Benevolent, but I'm kind of guessing they're like, you know, the negative forces of, you know, the elementals. Yeah, which kind of would make sense as to why they're, you know, recurring antagonists and, you know, the Mana series. At least from what I've seen. Yeah, I kind of wanted to do something sort of similar with, more destructive, you know, with things based on the elements, but they're more destructive, you know. And I kind of use, like, Tales of Arise as kind of, you know, a basis for that because of, the design, because of the, you know, discount AliExpress design, you know, villains, as well as the, you know, the Great Astral Spirit of Darkness. Yeah, I don't even remember any of the diet design. I don't even remember any of the bad guys, you know, names or whatever. I remember one of them was, like, sucking out all the light from, you know, everything and, you know, just kind of, you know, making everything super dark for some reason. Because they were, like, sucking out the light force of the planet or whatever. Yeah, which, you know, kind of, you know, I guess they were kind of like being the agents of, you know, Shinra. The planet's dying cloud, the planet's dying cloud, they're killing the planet to make make shitty JPEGs. You know, if I were ever to make a game, you know, that sort of like that, you know, has sort of like Shinra in, that sort of has like a discount Shinra in it, I'd probably, you know, make it something like that. I'd probably, you know, make it something dumb like that. Yeah. It's funny, you know, because I think that'd be, like, super funny. You know what makes it super funny? No, it's funny because it's canon. Yeah, it's like, it's funny because it's canon. Yeah. Yeah, not only are the JPEGs, you know, like super duper low quality, but they're also, you know, recolored. Yeah, they're made by somebody that's like Dr. Eggman. Although I think Dr. Eggman would probably be a little bit smarter. Then again, he did, you know, he does successfully pull, you know, Knuckles all the time. In fact, that's, you know, basically what Sonic and Knuckles was about, you know, on Sonic's, you know, story side. Yeah, Knuckles kind of got, you know, tricked by, you know, Eggman. I am the Eggman! Alright. To be fair, you know, Eggman is the Eggman. Alright, now let's get out the heavy flamer. Uh-oh, I ran out of heavy flamer. Alright, I ran out of flamer. Alright, now. Don't worry, alright, well, we got a Trust Knight on the field. You know, that's kind of a classic monster. That's been, yeah, that's been as far as, you know, at least Secret of Mana, you know, to my knowledge. Oh. Alright, I should probably just use a Class Strike to, you know, finish them all off. Alright, now let's do it. Class Strike time, go! Yeah, wreck him. Yeah, come on, get him, Palomina. Yeah, there we go. Adversaries purified. Yeah, get out of here, bad guys. Get wrecked, get shreked. Teabag for victory. Oh wait, we don't actually have a teabag button. Teabag for victory, yeah. Wait, we don't have a button that lets us teabag on the enemies? Cool, Wrath of Wood. Yeah, my favorite thing about Divine Wrath in this game is, you know, that's basically why there was all those clay golem enemies, you know, and Gachu Village. Yeah. I'm sure, yeah, but you know, I don't think the earth elements will have anything to do with that. Unfortunately, I don't think the earth element will have to do anything with that, but you know, that's kind of more like this world is kind of, you know, super messed up, yeah. I mean, we need these sacrifices to, you know, kind of keep the world going. And, you know, it's kind of a little screwed up the way it is. It's kind of a like, it's kind of like a trolley problem. What do? Do you sacrifice one to save many, or do you sacrifice many for yourself? And Aaron kind of sacrificed many for, you know, to kind of save lives, and, you know, it kind of destroyed his operation for doing that. Which is kind of like super messed up. No wonder Aaron, you know, decided, hey, I want to become a villain. In all seriousness, he should have probably been the main villain instead of, you know, whatever that guy, instead of, you know, the other guy. Now, what if the other guy is also like Aaron, and the Mana Goddess also did it to him, like after he went and did heroic things? Yeah, that'd be like super messed up, wouldn't it? That would be super duper duper messed up, man. Alright, now. Thank you for the seed. Yeah, what's that sound? Oh, sorry, I thought I heard something. Sorry, maybe it's the schizophrenia getting to me, I'm sorry. I deeply apologize for that. I didn't mean for that to happen. No, wait, Alright, saying I have to go to sea. Oh yeah, I should probably go back and get all the elemental points, though. Alright.
Let's rest up.
I should definitely go back and get all the elemental points, though. Alright, what do we got in Critter Ridge? No, there's only like 2 things to get here. Alright, there's only like 2 things to get here, so it shouldn't be too difficult. It shouldn't really be too difficult. Mandy, are you excited for Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero? Oh yeah. Dragon Ball Sparkling Zero looks like it's gonna be super good. Alright, kinda sad the original creator isn't anymore, but I'm kinda glad that it's still going on. Yeah, so far, you know, what I saw about that is, you know, like, it looks super promising. They even brought back, you know, Goku's little pole that he used to have. And, you know, yeah. I kinda like that. Alright, now. Alright, alright, now. Alright, now. You know, one thing in Yu-Gi-Oh! I hope the new Malice archetype is actually pretty good. You know, that's the one that's based on all the malware, and also Alice in Wonderland. Yeah. Funny enough, I think I've heard people theorize that, you know, the Queen of Hearts was basically kind of made fun of Karens. And did you know that technically Through the Looking Glass is technically the sequel to that? Alright, now. Alright, now, let's go on. Oh yeah, and the play of little Peter Pan being open source is kind of good. Or still probably can't use the Disney version though. But that's okay. I don't really like them anyway. Yeah, my favorite thing about Peter Pan was, yeah, Tinkerbell, in Peter Pan, and the story that, was kind of the prequel to it, fairies in it were basically made from, baby's laughter and all that. And that's kind of where, Tinkerbell came from. And they kind of had, a caveat to basically where they could only really feel one emotion at a time, and couldn't really feel any real complex emotions. Which means that unfortunately when they really feel anger or jealousy or whatever, they really feel it very strongly. Which given the fact that, Tinkerbell in the story, kind of, directed at Wendy a little bit. Yeah, that was, a thing that happens. Wait, I don't even remember if that was even a Disney movie. Did they put that in the Disney movie? Yeah, it's been a while since I've seen that. I do remember in the Disney movie, I do remember the Disney movie did have, the mermaids and also, the Indians. Yeah, to be fair, the book also had that. Yeah, I can see why, that's not good. Yeah, that's really not good. Oh, there's a side quest over here. Yeah, that's kind of... Alright, there's side quests over here. That's what I wanted to check. Oh, wow, we're getting more side quests now. Alright, you remember me? Merchant asked me to go Quilted Hoods. Alright, there's another group of Quilted Hoods. Wow, we have to kill more Quilted Hoods. Okay, I'll take care of the Quilted Hoods. Alright, exterminate X number of this monster. Classic RPG quest. Yeah, that's basically, basically RPG quests. Whoops, no, I don't want to ride the elevator. I can just drop down. Alright, I forgot I couldn't dash. I forgot I can't dash in town. Oh wait, who are you? I want you to know that eat the dust crabs. You started, and you learned to walk. One day we were attacked by pincher crabs. Oh, pincher crabs would fling its pincer and struck my son's head. You say he grabs ever since. I want him to understand that crab can be delicious despite the danger. Shelled pincer crab. Uh-oh. Okay, we need to kill some crabs so that Alright now. Well, my favorite, delicious crab are, crab people. Crab people. Fight like crab, kill all people. Yeah, yes, they do. Yeah, it does look. Yeah, they legit say that, and fractured but whole. And yes, they are South Park villains. Yeah, I do remember that episode. They were, that was, kind of, the metrosexual episode back when, yeah, which was, yeah, that was kind of in the metrosexual episode back when Queer Eye for Straight Guy was a thing. And, it's kind of a master plan by, the crab people, because they were hoping they could use it to take over Earth. And retrospection. Yeah. And yeah. Anyway. Alright, just talking about stuff while I, wait for the things to load. Alright now. Crab people, fight like crab, taste like, fight like crab, kill like people. It kind of reminds me of squid people in a way. Squid people. Fight like squid, flay all people. I mean, they basically are like a little like mind flayers. I mean, the squid people are actually, from a real distant, future timeline. They're like 35 billion years after, you know, the end of, you know, after the end of, you know, basically normal humanity, and they basically, you know, and basically the rich and elite, you know, kind of left Earth behind, and, you know, left everything else, and kind of left everything else to die. And those rich and elite, you know, went on to grow up to be, and those rich and elite, you know, grew up to be, kind of evolved to, be squid people, while, you know, everything that, you know, was left on Earth, you know, kind of evolved into crab. But, you know, actually, you know, the reason for that is kind of, you know, based on the idea that, things would ascend to, things kind of, you know, evolve into crab. Oh, we got more enemies. Yeah, there's kind of, you know, some things that, you know, kind of evolve into crab. You know, kind of in recent decades, too. Yeah, it's kind of a weird evolutionary thing, isn't it? Oh wow, these shoveling hoods are real numerous. And they're like super high, they're a little higher level than all the other enemies in the area. But, you know, they're not like super high level. They're a little strong. They're a little bit stronger than the other enemies in the area, but, you know, not too strong. Alright, that takes care of that. Alright, pincher crabs. Alright, now. Alright, now, alright, now. Alright, now. Wait, I don't think crabs are in this particular area, are they? Wait, crabs aren't in this particular area, are they? Wow. Alright, does anybody remember where I can, you know, encounter crab? Yeah, I don't remember them being in this region. I remember there being jellyfish. Actually, maybe I better go check the beat.
This trick of teleportation is truly terrific.
Alright. Maybe... Oh, wait. Alright, maybe I should... Alright, Alright, it's saying, you know, go over here. It's probably just like, hey, you have to be in a different region of the world to get those. Wait, luckily I do know a region where we can find the crab. Alright, Alright, this particular region doesn't have the crab in it, does it? Well, I actually do know where I can get some crab. We need to go back to the fire village, basically. Alright, look for an island with a volcano on it. Alright, if we see a volcano, we pretty much know immediately where to go. Alright, I know we're supposed to go to Gudra to stop, you know, stop the big bad evil guy that, you know, got unleashed from the Manos, that got unleashed by Aaron. I mean, in all seriousness, I think Aaron is you know, a pretty good villain because he's like super deep and complex, and he's kind of, you know, challenging the ideals of the world and also the heroes as well, which I think is real good. Sadly, he kind of got supplanted by, you know, somebody that was a little bit, at least by all accounts, seems a little bit more mustache-twirly, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he kind of got replaced by somebody who's a bit more mustache-twirly, if that makes any sense. At least it seems like he's a little bit mustache-twirly to me. Oh wait, where am I going? It doesn't look like I can go that way. Alright, I definitely 100%... Alright, now there's a shrine that, you know, was sacrificed at. We're just gonna, you know, kind of ignore that. We're just kind of ignore that. Oh yeah, by the way, that's the volcano that I'm looking for. So we just need to stop by that island real quick because I know for a fact that there's pincher crabs over there. By the way, I hope the fire region doesn't have a whole bunch of side quests, you know, that open up in it. No, boy. Alright, oh well, I guess I can, you know, pad out the game time by, you know, doing a bunch of side quests. Oh, man. I'm terribly sorry, guys. No, well, at least you guys are having fun, right? I mean, that's very important to me. That's also why I really want to do well for you guys, so so that you guys are having fun too, yeah. And that's kind of why I, kind of dropped some games, because I wasn't doing super well at them, and, I kind of thought that was not very fun to watch. I really need to replay through Iconoclast again, so it's kind of a good game and kind of got a good story, but, I kind of got frustrated at it because I wasn't doing super well at it. Oh well, maybe I'll go back to it and, actually finish it up. I'll probably go back to it and, finish it up and, try to do a little bit better at it. Alright, good thing the Fire Village is not, like, super destroyed or anything. Oh no, there really is side quests all over the world. Oh no. Alright, what kind of... Alright now. Oh well, alright. Soulguard, who met a group of friendly monsters. Ever since in a dream of mine to befriend a monster. I'm trying to find a monster to be my buddy ever since. Friendly-looking goblins in a charred passage. Okay. Alright, are we sure you want the goblin? Why not just get a rabbi? Actually, making a monster, into, kind of a friend in this, and, the mana universe is a thing that does happen. In fact, one of the creatures I'm told you can, get as a friend, in Legends of Mana is a succube. Yeah. Although, then again, having humanoid, creatures as pets that are presumably intelligent is kind of, blah. Yeah. That's kind of one of the weird things I always never got about Monster Rancher. You have things that are clearly humanoid, like Pixie, and you're kind of, putting them in a stable to kind of live. Yeah, they're clearly humanoid and intelligent, and we know the monsters in, Monster Rancher can talk because of the cartoon. Oh. So, that's a little yikes. Although I will say, I do like Pixie's look. She's super sexy. Or, I mean, no, not that I'm into that or anything, no. I mean, my favorite thing about Pixie is that she's she's a little bit naughty and, wants somebody to give her a good scolding. Yeah, that just means she's slightly masochistic. That just means she's kind of slightly... That just means she's slightly, masochistic. And I personally think that's really funny, in that context. I mean, that's probably not exactly what was intended, but it definitely comes off that way, unfortunately. Definitely comes off that way, though. I'm sure that's just being, being kind of weird about it. Alright, cool, we got alright now, let's kill some crabs. Crab people, fight like, look like crab, taste like crab. Taste like crab, talk like people. Alright, now let's get that crab. Alright, now the crab, all the crab has been gotten. Alright now, please let me open up the side quest, Alright now, never, oh wow, we got Provoke. Goblins in Charred Passage. Hopefully nothing goes over. Alright now. Goblins. I mean, of all the monsters to befriend, you could, I mean, I think, you would probably want a rabbit or something. I mean, rabbits are like super adorable and super cute. I mean, granted, rabbits are probably like one of those, very, super little rabbits. They're like, kind of like to stomp their feet around when they don't get their way. You know, if I'm gonna be completely honest. If I'm gonna be completely honest. Which you know to some people is like super cute, but you know, granted that might be kind of annoying to certain people. Granted that might be kind of annoying to certain people who see that behavior and you know you're kind of gushing about it and rewarding it. Oh, is that all right now? Alright, I guess these goblins aren't as friendly as they look. Alright, we're gonna have to fight a bunch of goblins. Yeah, these goblins are only like level 14. I mean, granted, they're stronger than the other enemies in this region. But you know, these guys are like super easy. Alright, those guys were like super easy. Yeah, that monster taming quest didn't really go too well. Yeah, the good way, good way to make monster buddies is, to tuck the element, is to, get the elemental of wood to teach you about monster taming. I mean, the elemental of wood knows all about summoning magic. In fact, I'm pretty. Can anybody just learn, the ability seeds, or is that like set to the protagonist? Yeah, I imagine they're able to. I can imagine other people are able to use it. Oh, hey, an elemental airy. Oh wait, these white pots. I better break those. All right. Oh wow, they got gold clovers and they got candy. Nice. Nice, another gold clover. That's pretty nice. All right, now this is an element. This is an elemental area for wood. Life is good with yellow wood. Let the power of wood flow within you. Let the power of wood fill you. The power of wood fills you with determination. Yeah. Although it doesn't seem like people know a lot about core stones. And since I'm assuming since it seems like, Val's ability to turn monsters into little core stones is, his unique ability. After all, Aaron kind of went out of ways to kind of find that. But, I'm assuming ability seeds are a thing, people can access outside of that. Outside of Nicleo's store. Alright, that purified all the adversaries. Wow, that was easy. Yeah, that wasn't so hard. Good thing I was using Palm Man. Oh, Revivifier! Nice, we got a resurrection spell. Oh, please excuse me, I'm sorry. Alright, sorry, please excuse me, I'm sorry. I know that's like super gross and I don't want to do that, but I don't know how to, mute that, so and I can't exactly control what it comes, so even if I, did, press the button, it might be a little too late, and alright, I'm sorry. No, I'm really sorry. Yeah, I'm really sorry. Sometimes I have, like, really super low confidence, and, I apologize for that. Alright, now. I deeply apologize for that. I know. Alright, now. Alright, alright. I'm guessing whatever is over here is an elemental point of some sort. That's probably... Alright, it's probably an elemental point for wood. Oh wait, I should probably head over this way. Alright, and I'll go back here and to the Fire Village and you'll kind of turn in the quest. We haven't... alright. Oh yes, I was right, it's a wood elemental point. Alright, might as well grab that. Right now, and then I will go to a Meridian. not really out.
The spirit's favor.
I know I chose the one that's, close to the Fire Village, but, I'm just gonna fast travel here to go over to the Fire Village, but, I think that's a little bit easier. Alright, I'll just go to the item shop. Oh wait, do all the item shops, are all the item shops, are linked, Wait, they're not still selling the same stuff yet that was at the beginning of the game, are they? Yeah, they're probably doing that. Yeah, I think they're probably doing that, so I won't go buy anything from there. Besides, I actually do want to get, like, lots and lots of money in this game, because, there is a skill that's basically called inflation. And what inflation does, it does more damage based on all the money you have, and it's basically on, Morley's fire tree. I thought Fire Morley was actually real good. And unfortunately, inflation is really like the only thing that, I kind of wanted to work up towards. Because I was like, if I get a whole bunch of money, it's gonna be, like, super good. Yeah, maybe you should try, getting yourself some, summoning magic, yeah. Yeah, my favorite summoning magic is, or maybe you should learn to be like the protagonist of, Legend of Mana. That way you can tame monsters, but no problem. Yeah, my favorite monster to tame, yeah. Yeah, I and Amadi am not a monster tamer, so, please take what I say with a grain of salt, okay? Alright. Yeah, definitely take what I say definitely take what I say with a grain of salt, okay? As, I'm not an expert on, monster taming or anything. That's not part of my skill set. I think Odessia might know a little bit more about that than I do, since, she has video game magic. Which, I mean, may not necessarily be the same as, monster taming, but, anybody, I need milk? Well, wait, I mean, if you want milk, you're just gonna have to go get it from the store. Yeah, just try to not get lost for, like, 20 plus years, okay? I'm sure, yeah. Otherwise, Mama will, otherwise the kids will be sad. And then I'll have to tell them that, you got isekai, by a milk truck on your way to get milk. Funny thing about that, sometimes I fantasize about, hey, I want to be isekai. Then I kind of realize, getting isekai, means I kind of have to die pretty horribly, doesn't it, from, a traffic accident? Like, for some reason, it didn't really spawn in right away. Why would I go to the store when you have an unlimited supply? I don't have an unlimited supply, silly. I don't have the power of milk magic. Besides, you have to go to the realm of food if you want unlimited milk, because that's where the milk comes from, guys. Yeah, the realm of food is where all the food in the universe comes from. So if you want anything, kind of fresh, you're gonna have to go there. I'm not sure why you think I would have an unlimited supply of milk. I certainly don't. I mean, I don't really have a magical girl that has. I don't really have somebody on my team that is skilled at milk magic, unfortunately. At least not yet. Maybe I'll look into getting somebody like that. I do have somebody who can give you unlimited soda though. What you might like. Yeah, in fact, they're kind of big in the big citrus flavored soda, yeah. Yeah, by that I mean legally distinct Mountain Dew. Mountain Dew. Of course, I also have another hero in the lore that this thing is like legally distinct Doritos. And I'm not talking about Andamani, guys. Selfish Andamani keeping all the what? I don't have breast milk, silly. Besides, the breast milk you get from, the barista at, Starbucks. That's how you're supposed to get breast milk, guys. Oh boy, honey. Nice, I got more honey. Right now, alright, right now, needlebeak leg beats. Oh boy. Alright, you're wanting me to beat needlebeaks, huh? Alright, now I guess I'll go do that quest. Alright, right now. A spirit circle? What the heck is spirit circle? You're trying to get me arrested? Oh. Arrested? Whatever do you mean? I mean, as long as the Keeperissa is into it, I don't think there's a problem with that. Granted, it might be you don't consider sexual harassment if you do that and you're not real super into it, yeah. Yeah, probably, yeah. But can I get a latte with some breast milk? I mean breast milk. Yeah, that's a good way to make some booba tea. Yeah, it can even, yeah. Though, I think Lumina Burst might be a little bit, a little bit down bad. Not as much as Ace though. Oh. No, well, I'm sorry. Right now, I distinctly remember there being needlebeaks. Alright, I have to find needlebeaks. I know they're somewhere in this region. Another road at Starbucks. Starbucks money current day? Who has money for Starbucks at current day? Yeah, I can kind of understand that. Yeah, I think the economy is kind of really gonna bottom out. All the capitalists and stuff haven't quite realized it all yet because they're the last to kind of know about that kind of thing. Yeah, as a hero, I do not love exploitation of any kind. I do not love exploitation of any kind.
Let us ponder our next plan.
Yeah. Yeah. Unfortunately, yeah, I would, it kind of reminds me of Dark Shovel in a way. Yeah, Dark Shovel, he's kind of known for being a greedy, evil businessman, and, he kind of decided, I don't want to pay my employees, so I'm gonna, gonna use my gacha games to my predatory gacha games to kind of collect souls, using this engine that I learned from the great evil of greed and avarice. And then, what I'm gonna do? Alright. Then I'm gonna use it to get people who get addicted to gacha games to sell their souls to me, so I can, turn them in, so I can have them, work as slaves in my factory for free, and, I decide, and then, and then Dark Shovel was like, kind of enslaving them to the point where they were rotting away, under heavily abusive conditions. Yeah. Yeah, Dark Shovel is also kind of responsible for an incident, game world, because, because he's kind of the one that, kind of stole technology from Odyssea's, granddad, kind of merged the digital with the real because he wanted to make microtransactions and paywalls a thing in real life. Which, it turned out, I kind of predicted the future just a little bit because, that kind of became a thing later on. Isn't that just wonderful? I love it. Isn't it great? I love it a lot. Oh boy. I guess in a way, that's my, Simpsons predicted the future kind of thing. Yeah. Isn't the future wonderful? Isn't the future just wonderful? I mean, video games look super nice, but like over 90% of them are just basically scams nowadays. You know, including ones that are made by AAA studios that used to be super duper respected. And you know, oh right. Yeah, it's kind of, you know, yeah. But you see, guys, there's a principle of nature that every creature knows. It's called survival of the fittest, and this is how it goes. I mean, who cares if some things are dying? I don't want to hear your crying! It's all just so satisfying! One thing about Dark Shovel is I actually, sometimes have them reference the ones where... Yeah, and by the ones where I mean the song Bigger Ring. Yes, the song Bigger Ring is, like, so good, yeah. Kind of a shame they didn't put it, in the Lorax movie, in the final movie, because, of course they're great. Yeah, unfortunately, it got a little too real, unfortunately. It kinda got a little too real for Illumination, basically. Although I say that, and Illumination actually did a decent job at, the Super Mario movie. And I remember people were like, Illumination, ugh. Yeah, hopefully the Zelda movie will also be good too. At least I'm hoping it will be. I'm kind of hoping that. Although why they decided to make it, something live action is like, ugh. Yeah, to be fair, they brought Miyamoto on, to do the Mario movie. Which, kind of good on him. Miyamoto was, kind of the godfather of video games, basically. Yeah, although I'm kind of worried about, what's gonna happen when, all the current Nintendo leadership, gets replaced. I mean, some of the things they're doing are already kind of scummy and bad. And I'm kind of worried it's just gonna get worse once, it starts, once, the quality, starts going down. Yeah, I hope that that also doesn't happen to Steam. Yeah. Hensei games are the least scummy games, interesting enough. Yeah, that sadly is true. Yeah, that is sadly true. Yeah. Yeah, sadly, the most honest people that are working in the game industry, are making the porn games. Which, you're not allowed to play on YouTube and Twitch because, they don't like that. Isn't that ironic? Isn't it ironic? The people doing the stuff that's quote unquote sinful and inappropriate are the ones that are the ones that are actually honest. Isn't it ironic that I'm the guy? You look at it as destiny. I look at it as irony, okay? Alright, any side quests over here? No? Alright, oh, there's like only one thing to do here? Oh, well, I guess it'll be easy to clean up. Alright, now. By the way, I actually, came up with an idea for a video game. Or rather, a story. Yeah. Actually, I better say it was a story, yeah. It's kind of a little inspired by this, but not quite. Basically, it involved elemental gods who basically, decide, hey, we're gonna make a whole bunch of cool things, and we're gonna, mix and match our elements that kind of make the world interesting, create a whole bunch of cool different beings, and they're gonna have all sorts of cool abilities and all that. And then, one of their servants was like, nah, I don't like any of that. That's impure, and, that's just gonna result in impurity, and, and, I don't want this world to, I don't want things to be like that. No, it should be about me, So they kind of, started messing that kind of thing up, They kind of messed it up for them, but then that one kind of messed it up for them, unfortunately. Which means that nobody, including the elemental gods, is happy in that world. Which is, like, super great, isn't it? Yeah, and one of the things they did was, basically start a cult, as, they just started, a cult then, or like, they basically started like a highly oppressive cult that, that, started to basically, oppress people that, didn't have quote-unquote pure elements or whatever. Yeah, and that was real not good, yeah. Alright, is there any side quests in Steppe? Alright, I see a couple things we can do. In retrospect, I should probably use the dogs more to, move about. After all, there's no sense in, fighting on the enemies, since they're, super low level. Well, maybe I should probably fight them for a little bit of pocket change. Yeah, we're gonna, fight a bunch of weak monsters so I can rob them for other pocket change, yeah. That's, what RPG heroes should be doing. Being bullies. I mean, in retrospect, a lot of RPG worlds are a little bit, messed up if you really think about them too much. And this one, it's kind of obvious in the ways that it's messed up, if you look behind the surface, even though it looks super bright and colorful, seeing as, it's kind of part of the story that things that are really messed up about it are kind of, very heavily part of the story. One of the things that was really messed up in Kuja is, we fought some of the enemies from the opening, from the prologue chapter, and, which means that they used to be, normal civilians until, they got turned into golems. And one of the things you can do with the Earth Elemental Vessel and, the vines in that region is, create the golem that, looks a little like that, a little like one of them. Yeah, we sold their transformation and everything, yeah. And in retrospect, that, kind of disturbs me. It's like, it's like, is that like something that's gonna happen to basically everybody in the world, once the elements, go absolutely berserk? Yeah, that seems like kind of a bad thing, and, in order to keep this world sustained, we need to, give sacrifices every now and again to the mana tree to, keep the mana going. And, everybody, and the whole world is just, and most of the whole world is just, like, cool with this. Including the patron gods of this world. Isn't it just wonderful? Yeah, that's like, yikes. Isn't it just, wonderful and peachy? Fuck it, we have an ad break. Oh no, we have an ad break, and I was, I was kind of in the middle of, talking about this game, and now we got an ad break. Blech. Get out your pre-rolls. Get out your ad break. Get out, re! I'm gonna be real with you. I do not like the ad breaks whatsoever. Yeah, but I do not like the ad breaks at all, but, I kind of need, the 3 cents. I kind of need, like, the 3 cents. I kind of need the less than 3 cents that I'm gonna get from each and every ad. Yeah, that's kind of, now. And it kind of makes not running them kind of work. It kind of makes not running them kind of work. It makes, like, it's like I have to, run them there, get a little bit of money, but, actually, maybe I better not talk about that. Alright, I was talking about, how this game is, like, secretly kind of messed up, Hey, look, speaking of the golems, there's the one golem that we can control with the Earth Elemental. The ones that, all the people in Guja got turned into. And, and they're whole hostile running about, and, attacking, and, it's like, I'm kind of hoping, you know, at the end of this game, we, you know, can actually resolve, you know, the cycle of sacrifice so that, you know, it doesn't need to keep happening. I mean, I would like it to be like that. Yeah, I can't believe, yeah. Yeah, everybody in this world is like, almost everybody in this world is like, you know, super cool with, you know, sacrificing people for the good of the rest of the world. Which in retrospect is kind of messed up, but you know, it's kind of understandable seeing as there's like really drastic consequences if they don't do that. And it's not like they're being forced or misled to do it, it's like it's actually necessary to do it. Which is like really messed up in its own way. Yeah. Yeah, yeah, it's like super messed up in its own way. It's like, you know, what even caused this? Yeah. Maybe, you know, maybe the previous hero, maybe it's because, you know, the previous hero, you know, decide, you know, maybe it's because after the previous hero one, you know, they got the bittersweet, you know, mana ending that, you know, this series is like super duper known for. And you know, Mana was, and you know, they won the battle, but you know, Mana was dying. Because that's always a thing that happens in, you know, Mana games. You know, you win the final boss fight, but you know, the world's kind of fucked, isn't it? It's like, what do you do? Isn't it just a wonderful world, isn't it? And my favorite thing is this world is only slightly less messed up than Earth. Isn't that just wonderful? Isn't this just wonderful? Yeah, it's like, I can completely understand why, you know, Aaron didn't want to sacrifice his girlfriend, because, she's like the love of his life, you know, and they kind of worked hard to build a relationship and all that, but, kind of refusing to sacrifice her, kind of, sacked his entire village, kind of sacked his entire people, and, turn them into evil golems. Yeah, in fact, when we, ran into Aaron the first time, the volcano was like, was kind of going all burr, 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 because it was like blowing up at him. And then when he was on the ship, he suddenly got attacked by Kraken. It's like, and it's kind of referencing that the spirits are like super angry at him and are like, nah, we don't like you. Of course, something got Kraken. Of course, erupting a volcano, something got Kraken, when innocent people are on board, it's kind of, where there's innocent people, it's like, nah. It kind of, yeah, being on that ship, being attacked by a Kraken, kind of reminds me of Jonah and the Whale. We probably should have thrown Aaron overboard. Though I doubt the Kraken would have stopped attacking the ship if we did that. Yeah, I don't know. I hear every door you open, and I know just where you're going. You're failing again and again. My ruler's locked and loaded with my ulterior motive. Think you can make it to the weekend? Better get out while you still can. Better get out while you still can. And of course I am singing a song about Boldy. Yeah, Boldy's basic. Of course, Boldy's basic is kind of meant to be, a super messed up world. A super messed up world of edutainment with all the fun things that teachers used to be able to get away with legally. How do you like that for corporal punishment? Yeah, there's no wrong answers in Baldy's class because he killed everybody that gave wrong answers. Isn't it just great? Yeah, I cleaned up the quilted hood, so so what are you gonna give me? Oh, it gave me a stamina serum, nice. Alright, we need stamina serums. Alright now. Oh man, maybe I should probably, ride the elevator down. Cool, I like the water elevator, it's kinda cool. I forgot how cool that was. Alright, so I got the shelled pincher crabs. This looks a lot less disgusting than I imagined. I mean, yeah. Yeah, my favorite thing about crabs in this universe is they can hurl their pincers at people.
Helping out people in
Yeah,
need is so
they can hurl
rewarding.
their pincers at people, and it like super hurt, and it like hurts something real furious. It's like being shot.
Seems to be radiant to travel.
It's like getting shot by a bullet.
Press that one.
Which is yeah, super cool. Alright, we got a side quest over here, so I'm gonna go do that. I apologize for all the ranting I did. I'm sorry about that. Kind of sorry about that, yeah. In a way, my lore is like super fucked anyway, yeah. I mean, for one thing in the lore, basically all the problems that happen in, the lore of Endemati is basically because, there's this one dude who, had like golden child syndrome and grew up to be kind of a degenerate, criminal. Decided, hey, I'm gonna break into my older brother's studio, who kind of made Earth Eye, and I'm gonna vandalize it and wreck everything, and it's gonna lead to the creation of Lilith and all the great evils that have terrorized the lore for generations. And yeah, and that's just the stuff that Scrawler was responsible for, and that's just part of the stuff that Scrawler was responsible for, all because of that. Yeah. Alright, it's somewhere in Cilia. Oh wait, what? Wait, what, you're asking? Oh wait, wow. Alright, nice camera on the cutscene. Nice camera on that cutscene, by the way. Alright, we just have to go to some place that's in the city that, you're in. You could probably, just gone there yourself, Yeah, in retrospect, I could have, done this myself, but, I was kind of, I kind of, got lost in this huge city, and I didn't feel like, walking up the stairs, yeah. My old enemy, stairs. Alright, now. Alright, too much has happened to your trail's adorable. Oh, now they're talking, alright now. Alright, now these two are flirting by talking about their fluffy tails. Alright, fellas, on that Sigma grind set. Alright, by the way, where's that one side quest? Alright, now. Alright, it says it's... Right now, it says it's in... Oh, wait. Alright, actually, we're not too far away. I guess I, decided I want to pick up the side quest anyway. Oh, hey, there's an item over here we missed. Alright, what's this? Cool, gold clover. Actually, that's super useful. Alright, the gold clover. Alright, I did want the gold clover. Yeah, hopefully you... Alright, I know every door... I hear every door you open. I hear every door you open, and I know just where you're going. You're failing again and again. Alright, now. Yes, alright, now. Alright, now, where is that? Right, the view is somewhere... Right, the view is somewhere right here. Alright, I wish it was a... Oh, hey, I see some honey I didn't get. Alright, I'm just gonna go over here and grab this honey. Nice, give me more honey. Alright, I'm sorry, syrup. Yeah, we need to get that syrup. Alright, it's saying it's somewhere around here. That's very strange, usually... It's very strange. Usually it's not so quite obtuse as this. Alright, where am I actually supposed to... Alright, it's kind of in the general area, isn't it? Alright, alright, what bottom exactly am I supposed to stand? Alright, what spot am I exactly gonna go, am I supposed to exactly stand? Alright, let me check the picture real quick, maybe that'll give me a clue. Alright, I gotta look up that, I gotta look. Alright, it's kind of being like somewhere around right here. Huh. Alright, maybe I'll come back to that later. It seems like it's trying to... I can't find it. I can't find exactly where I'm supposed to be. I'll worry about that later. Alright, instead I think I'll do the other side quest. Right now... Actually, maybe I'll worry about the maybe I'll worry about those side quests later. I think I'll just worry about the side quests later, yeah. Yeah, I'll worry about that later, yeah. Hello, we are... Alright, I guess I can go over to the cliffs and, you know, talk to them real quick. I kind of wish I, you know, had something that would allow me to fly. Yeah, I think that would make, you know, traveling around the world a little bit easier. Alright. Wait, Nick Leo has a side quest? Uh-oh. Oh, boy. Alright, what do we have to do here? Shipment suddenly got cancelled. You knew I'd try what's unlikely to merchandise will allow you to sell you before the deadline. Alright, now. Sure, I mean, he's an invaluable ally, and, you know, of course, you know, Morley wants to help the guy who's... Gather some harpy down, vicious as they may be. Her harpies have lovely plumage, and their feathers are always in high demand. Wait, what? Alright, now. Alright, we can go to the... Alright, now. Oh, boy, we're gonna have to slay some harpies. No. Right, you know, what if... Right now, alright, what do we need? Right now, let's see. Ooh, diamond shards. Alright, basilisk. It's Spike freeze. I did want to get energy absorbed, but I don't think I'll be able to get that. Now, let's see. What else can I get? Oh, wait, Stone Cloud. What's that? Oh. Throw a smoke bomb that has a chance to petrify enemies. Okay. Sleep flower launches a flower that has a chance to put enemies to sleep. Okay, I was told, you know, to wait on, you know, trading in leaders to get this Stone Cloud. So I'm just gonna go grab that. Alright, what's this? Alright, mental boost, 10 pull. Oh, boost ally is magic attack and magic defense. Alright, I kind of want to get that. Kind of have to go out of my way to get that. Right now. And we get... Alright now.
Please come again.
Alright now. Alright, I guess we can do Nick Leo's side quest. It seems like it's a little bit easier to do. We just have to kill a bunch of harpies in the end of the gorge. It shouldn't be too hard. There's quite a bit of them there. That shouldn't be too hard. There's quite a bit of them there. That shouldn't take too long. And then after that, I'll go talk to the beast folk. Because, you know, I'm told, you know, to get some encouragement. And then I'll just go, you know, do the first hunt because, you know, I'm kind of, you know, padding out the game with side quests. I'm sorry. Right now, what was I? Oh, right, yeah. I was wanting to go to the Meridian, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of over here, yeah. I almost forgot about that.
Let's plan our next move.
Right now, into the gorge. Right now, and harpies are located pretty early on in the map. Alright, shortcuts. Man, it is taking a while. It is taking a while to do side quests. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, a lot of them are kind of taking me all over the world, yeah. Wait, maybe I should check the rewards to see if they're actually... Yeah, maybe I should start checking to see what the rewards of them are first. Oh, we did get some rare ones that, you know, come from side quests only. And that leads to 30 gold clovers. Salesman glove. What does a salesman glove do? Myriad wishes. Alright, is Myriad wishes good? Alright, is Myriad wishes good? I'm kind of interested in that now. It's kind of piqued my interest a little bit now. You know, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should actually do it. Alright, there's some harpies right over there. Let's go get some down from them. Alright, now. Luckily, they're not hard to beat. Alright. Hey, wasn't there also some, you know, in the moors as well? Cool, we got the harpy down. Alright, what people want with the harpy down is really anybody's guess. Maybe is really anybody's guess, really. Oh wow, we're really tearing up the enemies here. Oh, whoops! I was saying that and then I got hit. Alright, Alright, so how many of those harpy downs did I need again? Alright, I need one more. Alright, I think I will probably, you know... Alright, maybe I should Alright now. Alright, I need to basically exit. Actually, maybe I should probably put tracker on. Maybe I probably should have put tracker on, you know, since I'm, you know, trying to hunt monsters and, you know, try to get materials from them. Which would be, you know, something I would have done if, you know, I thought of it, you know, beforehand. Sorry about that. Alright, now... Yeah, Vuskov, you know, a big old, you know, Kappa-like turtle. I kind of, you know, I'd like to reiterate that he kind of reminds me of a Mario character. Let's see, what were the enemies like in Mario that, you know, were basically fish that, you know, had those, you know, swim goggles on? You know, one time I actually, you know, got some swim goggles and tried to go into the ocean when I was, you know, in Florida, and that didn't really go too well. Unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think they were quite the right size. Unfortunately. Plus, they were kind of sold in, like, the kids section, so of course, you know, they really weren't, you know, rated for that kind of thing. Yeah, unfortunately, that was kind of a little bit of a waste of money, unfortunately. It's like, ugh. Alright now. I apologize. Yeah. Yeah, the reason I was going to Florida is because, you know, my stepfather was basically wanting to visit his son and, you know, their family. Yeah, his son, you know, kind of, you know, married a Mormon. Yeah, his son and their family are kind of Mormons and, you know... Yeah, and we basically went around, you know, visiting tourist traps, and, you know, he wasn't really having all that much fun with that. In all seriousness, they're kind of expensive, basically. At least he got to hang with them for a little bit. At least he got to hang with them for just a little bit. Alright, that should make all the harpy down. Oh wait, since alright.
This trick of teleportation is truly terrific.
Well, since cliffs are
Let us ponder our
since you know DD cliffs are, you know, nearby, I might as well, you know, go over there. I might as well go over there and talk to some, you know, kind of try to fulfill, you know, the other side quests. I'm kind of curious what that ability seed does, if it's actually any good. Wait, does Stone Cloud count as a projectile? Although, petrifying enemy sounds like it's gonna be really OP. Although, you know what one of the best uses of petrification I've ever seen was? It's kind of a Ys 9. Basically, in Ys 9, you could basically get an item, like, kind of little early, kind of, that basically, like, gave your attacks, like, you know, a chance to petrify. Yeah, kind of gave your characters a chance to petrify, and whenever enemies are petrified, it's basically kind of like freeze and Ys 8. Yeah, if that makes any sense. Yeah, and basically one of the reasons why it's a good ailment is because, you know, one of the reasons why it's such a good ailment is one of the reasons it's a good ailment is, oh wait, what's over here? Oh wait, maybe you can help. Yeah. No, hey, cattails are, you know, super... Cattails are, like, super, you know... Cattails are, like, super pretty. I mean, cattails are just so cute and graceful, but, you know... Squirrel tails are nice and bushy, and, you know... Squirrel tails are, like, super nice and super bushy. Alright, Right now, let's see if there's anything over here. No, there's side quests over here. Alright, let's see if there's any side quests in the Free City. I mean, of course there would be, wouldn't there? Alright, I'll just check this out real quick. Maybe it's got a good reward? I don't know. Maybe it's got a good reward. Oh wow, it's getting like super late. No, at least we, you know, at least we got, you know, the big super twist. And yeah, we have a big bad evil guy, you know, to take down. Alright, it sounds like he used to be a hero, and then, you know, alright, at least Palmena said he was like a hero. It's kinda strange, yeah, he's kinda like a villain. Alright, what sort of dark event, you know, led him to, you know, becoming that? Well, yeah, it's not like Aaron, is it? Ugh. Oh, harpies, of course. Oh, no. And they were eating my lunch now. Give those harpies a piece of my mind. Revenge on a picnic served. Alright. Alright, another quest to murder harpies. Oh, it gives you a strength serum and a whole bunch of mana. Alright. Alright, it gives you... Alright. Hey, what? That was kind of weird. Yeah, Falcon, I got second place for that. That was very strange. Luckily it wasn't permanent. Yeah, I'm very glad for that. Alright, now... Murder. Murder. Yeah, we're gonna have to, you know, yeah, unfortunately, I don't think the harpies in this game are quite as cool as, you know, the ones from... I don't think the harpies in this game are quite as cool as the ones in... are kind of... are not as cool as, you know, the ones in, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh, unfortunately. Yeah, I mean, they look super pretty, but, you know, they're kind of evil. Yeah, they're kind of like a more, you know, scratch your face off kind of thing. Although, you know, the fun fact about, you know, the Harpies in Yu-Gi-Oh, they're kind of the ones that are responsible for, you know, wiping out Ojama Village. Yeah, they're the reason why we haven't seen Ojama Line. Yeah, if you see Ojama Village, you see there's a whole bunch of Ojamas that never actually got printed. Yeah, they're kind of, you know, on that card, and you just kind of see them, and they never got printed, and, you know, and then you see on Solid, and then you see Harpy Hunting Ground, you see what they're, you know, see what the Harpies are hunting. They're hunting down the Ojamas. And Ojamas are, like, fleeing in terror. And then you see Solidarity, you know, and the Ojamas are, like, you know, holding hands, and they're kind of surrounded by, you know, the bones of their dead brethren. You know, in retrospect, you know, the fact that, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh cards, you know, kind of have, you know, deepest lore, you know, kind of makes, you know, having normal monsters kind of, you know, irrelevant. I know, I kind of wish, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh monsters just had, you know, flavor text on them anyway, you know. You know, that kind of, you know, told what they, that kind of, you know, explained things to them. Of course, you know, I hope that, of course, if they did that, it's probably going to get localized into some sort of, you know, silly meme or anything. Which, you know, kind of happened to, you know, that one, you know, Mekk-Knight monster that, you know, was kind of like trying to explain, you know, what was going on with the World Chalice and all that. And, you know, it got changed to a silly meme, and it got changed to a meme. It was like, check this out. Yeah. Yeah, the original Japanese, it did not say that, yeah. meaning that somebody who was localizing it basically did it just to be funny. And, you know, it was kind of, you know, and everybody was like, nah, we want the lore. Yeah, that was, yeah. Yeah, it's kind of also, you know, like the Skyfang Brigade, you know, got, you know, translated to For Hire for, you know, kind of the same reason. Yeah, fun fact about, you know, Skyfang Brigade, fun fact about the For Hire archetype, they were kind of meant to be kind of the right, they were kind of meant to be an archetype that was like the rival of, you know, the Sky Striker when they came out, but, you know, Sky Striker, you know, really took off, and, you know, For Hire, you know, kind of didn't. Yeah. Although they weren't, you know, more direct rivals or anything like that. Although, you know, cards that were more direct rivals were like Ally of Justice and, you know, you know, Worms. Unfortunately, both Worms and Ally of Justice suck. Yeah, although there is, you know, Ally of Justice did get a little bit more success because they had, you know, the one card in their archetype that was actually, you know, good. Yeah, it was like a synchro monster that you could summon generically. It was like the one Ally of Justice monster that, you know, wasn't trying to deal with flip monsters, or, you know, only, you know, worked on light monsters. It's just like, when have light monsters, you know, I mean, you know, yeah, they don't even have good effects against light monsters anyway. And I haven't seen many flip effect monsters in like forever, man. I mean, have you seen flip monsters recently? Yeah, flip monsters are like their own archetype, and, you know, they're not good because they're like super slow. Yeah. You know, I kind of wish, you know, Yu-Gi-Oh! Didn't have, you know, such massive power creep that, you know, kind of made things that were, you know, vital mechanics from back in the day, you know, kind of, you know, not good at all. Yeah. It's kind of telling about the power creep in Yu-Gi-Oh! When you know, you can have like you can have like 3 Red Geki, 3 Dark Hole, 3 Cyber Jar. And those things are considered bad. And those things are considered bad because they don't act, because, you know, things just do way too much for them too much for even those cards to deal with.
There is much about the world that
They just kind of do too many things for yeah, everything just floats, everything floats now, and you know, flip effects, you know, just don't work anymore. Although one thing that's kind of surprising with one of the newer archetypes is, you know, for some reason they made a Lyre Queen into an archetype, which was like, yeah, I don't think it'll. I really don't think it's gonna go anywhere. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna really go anywhere, unfortunately. Although it's kind of cool that, you know, they made a Lyre Queen, you know, try to make a Lyre Queen, you know, somewhat playable, you know, because of one duel, you know, where, you know, there was a sexy CEO villain, you know, and, you know, B-Rans or something, and you know they had the Lyre Queen deck for some strange reason. Yeah, Lyre Queen or Lyre Queen are basically just relinquished, but, you know, worse. Yeah. Yeah, I do believe, you know, yeah. Yeah, you know. Yeah, my favorite thing about Relinquish is, you know, Thousand Eyes Restrict is legal, and, you know, one of the best ways to summon it, you know, and one of the ways that, you know, that you know, made it somewhat playable, you know, got banned. Because, you know, Instant Fusion was... Because Instant Fusion is a little too broken, unfortunately. Yeah, I'm kind of being super passionate about this kind of stuff, aren't I? Please, yeah, I'm sorry about that. Although, you know, I'm kind of playing a video game, and, you know, it's kind of implied, you know, I'm kind of super into those things, you know. So, so I guess, you know, that's kind of, you know, on point, I guess. Although, you know what this game, although, you know, there is one thing I should probably really do, yeah. There is one thing I should probably really do, and that's, you know, Annabin suggested that I play like, you know, Legends of Mana. But, you know, I've never actually played Legends of Mana. Granted, you know, back when I was a kid, I didn't really have the Super Nintendo, I just had the regular Nintendo. And then when I kind of jumped to, like, the N64. It was actually my cousins that, you know, had the Super Nintendo. Yeah, so basically, I was like, I was kind of much younger than most of them, anyway. So I really didn't understand how RPGs were supposed to work back then, so when I was, you know, playing, you know, Secret of Mana, yeah, back when it was on the Super Nintendo, I was, like, I was kind of like a really little kid, you know, didn't understand anything about how it actually worked.
I don't know what's going on. I barely know who's
So yeah, I should definitely, you know, replay it as an adult. You know, I kind of had a similar experience. I kind of, you know, also played it a little bit with. I also played a little bit of Symphony of Night because, you know, that was what my cousin Mark was, like, super into. Yeah, he's still like a massive fan of Castlevania. Yeah, I kind of had to introduce him to Bloodstain, though. But you know, Bloodstain, you know, is basically the new Castlevania games. Yeah, I even told him about the Dominus Collection, and he was, like, super excited for it. Which I personally can't blame him for that. Yes, and yeah. He's like a really OG, you know, Castlevania fan back when, you know, Symphony of Night. Yeah, the original PS1, you know, Castlevania Symphony of Night. You know, back when the PlayStation was a thing. Yeah, back when the PS1 was a thing. You know, back when PlayStation actually had games. Back when PlayStation was actually passionate about, you know, actually making games. And, you know, not constantly trying to scam people all the time. Yeah, I'm gonna go on a limb and say that basically they charge people $40 for, you know, live service game. Yeah, they charge like $40 for a live service game, basically. Yeah, they were kind of hoping it would be like the big money maker. You know what they should have done from the beginning? They should have just made it free to play. They should not have been charging like $40 for that. I really, really, really kind of hope that, you know, the free-to-play, you know, Battle Royale, hero shooter, loot box, you know, nonsense, you know, goes away eventually. Granted, it probably won't go anywhere anytime soon. You know, because it still is super popular with a lot of people. And I myself never really got into that sort of thing. Yeah, I barely even play online games anymore because, you know, I barely play any online games anymore. Although that might change if I start transitioning more to, you know, PC gaming. Because I'm kind of feeling the crunch on, you know, the console market, basically. And Steam, you know, has a whole bunch of cool stuff, you know, I can play. And also, PC actually has some cool free games you can play. Often What Hair in the Great Blue Sea and also Grey Garden, yeah, they're all free. Yeah, and there's also... Yeah, in fact, you know... Yeah, I believe Alpha is still free. And I also, you know, played Space Funeral and Space Funeral 3. Oh, you want Rabbites, huh? Oh no, you want Rabbites. Alright, the Monster Summoner Kid is trying to, you know, go after Rabbites. Alright. I guess he learned his lesson, you know, against goblins. After all, goblins come in two flavors in any fantasy game. They either come in, you know, they're either like the Goblin Slayer, goblins, or they're more like, like they are, you know, that time I got reincarnated as a slime. There's no real in between, really. Although maybe most of the time they're not as extreme as, you know, in Goblin Slayer. Yeah. I mean, Goblin Slayer, you know, taught people that, the only good goblin is a dead goblin, but, you know, then, you know, that time I got reincarnated as slime, you know, also had these goblins, and they were like, you know, and some of them were, like, really cute, and, you know, it was like, you know, yeah. Now I'll be quiet. Yeah, destroying balls of golem. I wonder if we're actually gonna, you know, use the golem mechanic again. That seemed like it was a really cool mechanic. Yeah, maybe it's just gonna be like the minion rod. Yeah, in fact, you know, having the elemental vessels being used to, like, basically solve puzzles does kind of remind me a little bit of Zelda. Although although in retrospect, you know, it's not that much like Zelda. Maybe I would say it's closer to Ys. Maybe I would say this game is closer to a Ys game. Granted, you know, when you get into a fight in a Ys game, you don't get locked in combat. And, you know, very old Ys game, and, you know, really old Ys, and, you know, a lot of Ys games are, like, real difficult, yeah. Some of them are real not easy whatsoever. Oh, hey there. What, you're scared of Rabbites? Wait, you're scared of Rabbites? But Rabbites are adorable, look at them! They're cute, just like Enaben. I mean, the Rabbites are super cute. You know what kind of monster you should get? You should get a Succuke. I'm just kidding about that. Actually, yeah. Yeah, but Rabbites are, like, super adorable. Why do Rabbites have to be the bad guys? I kind of feel bad for murdering Rabbites because they're so cute. I feel real bad about murdering them, yeah. Yeah, I can see why Annabelle was, you know, kind of upset, you know, about murdering them. Yeah, I really think rabbits are like super cute, and Annabelle, kind of based this model on, rabbits, and he was like, I don't murder those rabbits. And when he was playing the game, he was like, don't murder any rabbits. Which honestly, I really can't blame him for that. Which honestly, I can't really blame him for, not wanting to murder rabbits because he's a rabbit himself. It's kind of similar to how I really don't want to murder bats and all that in video games. But it's like bats are like super common enemies in video games, which I detest the anti-bat propaganda in all video games. After all, bats are not evil, evil nightmarish creatures. No. No, bats are not evil nightmarish creatures. No. No, Batman, no, no, and bats are, have you seen flying foxes and all that? No, those are, nice looking bats, yeah. Alright, what do you want? Oh, well, the windmill, Mount Gala, it's pretty hard to miss. Well. Right now, alright. Well, let's go to Mount Gala to, deal with some monsters. Alright, I'll go deal with the monsters in Mount Gala, because, why not? Also, I might as well go to Tina Village, after I deal with the monsters in Mount Gala. Anyway, I really like these dragon folk. They look real cute.
Let's rest up.
Yeah, dragon folk look real cute, yeah. Yeah, it's a shame that, Karina kind of lost one of her rings in a monster attack. I think I don't know, if I were in this game, I'd definitely heal that for her and, I'd definitely heal that for her. Of course, if she were in the Bat and Kaitos universe, we could just get her a winglet. And then she can run around with a metal wing. Sort of like Callus. Only we're gonna sell that for a dragon wing, of course. Oh, you want to get the raid? Sure, you can get the raid wherever you want. Alright. Sure thing, Fox, you can do it. Alright, now, I wish there was, an easier place. Alright, you can't summon dogs here because this counts as a dungeon. Oh, well, we might as well just run across the map. Alright, the big windmill. Oh, right, it's right over there, isn't it? Alright, this will take a little bit of time to get there. Alright, now. Just kind of ignore the enemies. Oh, well, bee lancers. Uh-oh, slimes. Ow, I got toxified! Alright, no. Just because you made me toxic. Frickin' slimes, they made me toxic. Why am I toxic? Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic? Alright, Ayune-sama? Ayune-sama, okay. Alright now. Alright now, thank you. Alright now. Don't forget to remind me, just in case I forget. If, let's stick around to do that, please. Ah, well. Right now, just, want to walk by the... Alright now. We have to do a little bit of platforming. Kinda glad we don't have to do too much of the... I'm glad we don't have to do too much of this kind of platforming. Alright, be careful of, the holes in, this rickety-ass bridge. Like the one right there. Yeah, I kind of fell through that once. Alright, let's be careful as we go. We're kind of here with Palomino for the first time. I think she would like to meet, the elemental spirit of, I think she would like to meet the elemental spirit of, let's see, alright. Oh, I see the way we're going well. I think she would like to meet the elemental spirit of wind. I mean, she'll feed it. I mean, too bad we didn't really get, too bad we didn't get, the sexy harpy boss. But, I understand why the Devons have to come back again. Oh wow, these guys look, alright, these guys look a little strong. Alright now. Let's get the flamer so we can deal with the slimes. Yeah, get the heavy flamer. Yeah, get those slimes out of here. Oh no, I'm toxic! No, I'm toxic! I'm toxic! I'm toxic! No, I'm toxic! No, I'm toxic! Why am I toxic? Why am I toxic? Why am I poisoned? I'm poisoned! Why am I poisoned? Why am I toxic? I'm toxic! Alright, I'll just restore everybody's health. Frickin' poison status. Frickin' toxic slimes. Frickin' poisonous slimes. Yeah, they're toxic. Why am I toxic? Why am I poisoned? Yeah. By the way, that kind of reminds me of, DSP, because, he was kind of playing Dark Souls, and he kind of got, hit by one of the enemies that was kind of off screen that, hit him with a poison dart. Then he got hit by Toxic, which was kind of in the swamp level, and he was like, what? A poison? Why am I toxic? I kind of wish, DSP had, a better sense of humor about things like that, but, it got heavily named on. But I'm sure that's just me being a dirty, evil detractor, I guess. Alright now we took care of the monsters, yes. Alright, give me my reward. What? We just got money for that? No. Yeah, alright. Yeah, in retrospect, I probably should have looked at the reward for that quest, kind of ahead of time. Now, well. Alright, let's head back to the Fire Village. Oh no. Alright, let's hit. Alright, now. Alright, what are the odds that, there's like something you're all doing in the Moonlight Parish? Oh, there's actually nothing, okay. Is there something to do in the harbor? Thankfully, no. Wow. Hold on. Hold on now. Alright, now we need to go to the gear shop. I'll just go to the gear shop, yeah. Yeah, I apologize that most of this was basically just side quests. And I just open up a whole bunch of side quests. I have to do them all. Because, I want the cool stuff that, they give you, and I want the money. Because, I can use the money to, make inflation super strong. Yeah, we haven't even unlocked that yet, and I kind of want that. Because I'm told, that's a real good move for Morley, but it's gonna, be real good when, once we, oh wow, we have, tons of money. Yeah, we have, tons of money. Yeah, yeah. Basically, I want to do it so, I can, so I can make a whole bunch of jokes so that when we finally unlock the light class for Morley, which, looks like, kind of looks really cool. But, kind of makes them look like, a top hat clad, Victorian, gentleman. It's gonna, yeah. Yeah, we're gonna, yeah, it's kind of called the Sovereign, so, it's like, it's a nobility class, basically, and we can have, inflation on it, and then we can make the jokes about capitalism. In retrospect, once I can finally get it, I'll probably forget about it. Yeah, that's basically on brand for me. Wow. Yeah, we can become a Sony executive. We need to artificially inflate the prices by, selling the things that are needed for the console separately, and, like charging, charging out $700, not counting the accessories that you need, of course, as well as the games, because, we want to live high off the hog. Yeah, kind of insane that PS5 looks it's kind of selling for that kind of money. In this economy, it's like, no, that's not gonna work. Not in this dojo, no. That's definitely not gonna work. Yeah, that is definitely not gonna sell very well. Although, I'm pretty sure, Sony Sense will still buy it anyway. I'm pretty sure all the people that are like, really really like to, pony for Sony, are gonna buy it anyway. Ironic. I just kind of think it's a waste of money. Just buy a regular PS5. Just buy a regular PS5 with a disc drive. Yeah, it's less money. Yeah, you can get all the PS5 games you want. All you're really getting with the PS5 Pro, it looks like, is just a slight graphical upgrade. Yeah, it doesn't even come with a disc drive or a stand. What were they thinking? I know what they're thinking. They were thinking, if we don't separate all these accessories, we can, get ourselves some extra money. Yeah, unfortunately, no. Yeah, I really don't like that. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Fire Emblem Fates. I was kind of like one of the people that was like, I don't like Fire Emblem Fates because, it's kind of super greedy, and, it kind of looks like they kind of they kind of, cut it up into DLC because, you can pretty much unlock all the route. Well, you can pretty much go to any route you want, but, if you try to do that, you have to pay, but you have to get past the paywall. That kind of, soured my experience with, Fire Emblem Fates, unfortunately. I will say some of the characters in Fire Emblem Fates are, real cool. Granted, I wish they were written a little bit better. Sticking to my base PS5, not getting scammed. Yeah, I honestly don't blame you. Yeah, it definitely is 100% a scam. Yeah, I think the PS5 Pro is definitely 100% a scam. Yeah, that is definitely, yeah. Yeah. Now that you mention it, I also wish that Square Enix would, treat, the franchises that, kind of built their company, would actually do a good job with the games that, kind of built their company. Like, there's no reason for Final Fantasy VII to, be cut up into parts, other than that they want to, make a whole ton, they want to make a whole ton of money. And pretty much after, Final Fantasy VII, Final Fantasy VII's remake finally gets complete, they're gonna, put them all together, and they're gonna charge like an exuberant amount of money for it. Sort of like what they did with, the Final Fantasy collection. Even though there was absolutely no reason that they really should have done that. Yeah, I didn't really enjoy that. Besides, there's other versions of, those games I can play that are actually, a little bit better anyway. In fact, the GBA version of, Square Enix stock is way down as a result of bad and greedy decisions. Yeah, I can kind of see why. You think they would learn their, you think they would learn their lesson after the first few times, but no. Alright, what you... Alright, South Spout's update? Uh-oh. Oh no, alright. Alright, so, what do... Alright, now. Alright, well... Alright, alright now. Actually, maybe I better go get themselves. Maybe... Alright. I'm glad that this game is pretty much untouched by, you know, Square Enix Greed. To be fair, they did outsource it to a Chinese studio that, you know, kind of got shut down, unfortunately. You know, kind of ironically to Greed. Even though this game was like super hype, and you know, even this game was like super hype. Yeah, though, you know what the funny thing about Square Enix is? It's like every game that they release is, you know, even though it sells like 1 billion copies or whatever, they're like, it doesn't meet our expectations.
Welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Please come again.
Yeah, I really don't understand that. I mean, most video games don't sell like most video games aren't gonna sell like 1 billion copies or whatever. Morally, all. Alright now. Alright, we got the salesman's glove. Alright, so what exactly does a salesman... Alright. Alright, so what exactly does a salesman glove do? Right here. Alright, let's see the salesman glove. Ah, wow. You would think it would, you know, be actually... You'd think it would be... Yeah, it seems like it's not very good. Alright, the salesman glove was, you know, not very good. Now, actually, it is good, but, you know, to be fair, I did kind of complete the rune challenges, and, you know, got a super powerful pair of gloves from there that are, like, super in-game weapons that I was kind of, you know, meant to have way later in the game than I have them right now. So, the salesman's glove actually is good, but, you know, I kind of, you know, have things that are kind of, you know, meant to be more in-game things that, you know, I got right now. So that kind of, you know, affected them. By the way, Silktails definitely have, you know, very silky tails. In fact, you know, all rabbits, you know, have really silky tails. In fact, I would like to get some rabbit tails of my own. No, after all, rabbit, I am told that, you know, rabbit tails are, you know, really good for, you know, getting item drops. Oh, that's why I need Enniben's tail. You know, ever since Dragon Quest XI, I've been, you know, kind of looking to Kitten's tail. I'm just kind of kidding about. I'm joking about that, okay? But of course, his tail does belong to me. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get that tail, but I'm gonna get that tail before the, you know, the kitty does. I'm gonna get the tail before the cat does. Yeah, I'm gonna get that tail. I'm gonna get that tail. I'm gonna get that tail, and it's gonna be mine. Mine. Check that. Bottom line. You know, ironically enough, we just got the salesman glove we were talking about. We were talking about using inflation earlier. Oh. By the way, in the lore, there are several rabbits. Yeah, I mean, we got Easter bunnies. Yeah, they're a real thing in the lore, by the way. And there's also this one. There's also this one rabbit. There's also this one rabbit magician that's, you know, a hero from you know, a future timeline. Yeah, she's not from the timeline, you know, the squid people come from. You know, that's like a real distant timeline. Yeah, she's from like a more near future timeline. Yeah. Yeah, Annabelle is like a rabbit magician. Her, you know, true art is basically the true art of stage magic. Yeah, and if you don't know what true arts are, you know, that's basically, you know, comes from, you know, talents, which, you know, channels the forces of imagination. No, Silktails don't like being touched. Oh no. No. Of course, Miss Annabelle, started off as kind of, she kind of started off as being an on-stage magician, but, was kind of pushed into the underworld because, there was kind of there was kind of a magical girl that, after they, kind of saved the day and everything, they kind of took over and kind of kind of got super strict about kind of got really super strict and, kind of imposed a whole bunch of things on people, and it was kind of like, if magical girls, started the Injustice timeline. If that makes any sense. Yeah, Angelique, yeah. That was basically Angelique, and she's like, she's like the leader of, Imperium, which, is a very bad organization, yeah. Kind of think of it, Imperium was kind of inspired by, Imperium was kind of, inspired, in my timeline where, I was dealing with Bombette and her kind of rival organization of Dreams, which was a little bit, more extreme than Dreams was, unfortunately. If that makes any sense. Yeah. Bombette actually, Bombette actually used to be a former member of Dreams, but she was like, kind of hot-headed and super aggressive with people. And she kind of, attacked, civilians for kind of talking bad about her, and we kind of, had to kick her out, yeah. Because, obviously that's not acceptable in their charter. Yeah, and unfortunately, Angelique was kind of inspired by basically her organization, and Angelique's own timeline. And the reason why, basically all the lore is basically, basically is interacting with a whole bunch of different timelines is because there was, this one incident that was basically called the Time-Space War. Yeah, kind of, caused that, Limina Knight was kind of trying to cause, trying to cause the timelines to converge, in order to kind of rip time and space apart. So I basically had to team up with like a time traveling Abe Lincoln in order to, kind of resolve it, because he was like with the timekeepers. Yeah, they were basically like Chrono Cops, basically. Although most of them were kind of ineffectual, really. Aside from Abe Lincoln, aside from Cyborg Abe Lincoln, of course. Not right now. I should probably, actually, Alright, I think I think one of the closest regions is probably, this one. I'll probably figure out what to do with, the Golden Clover side quest later. I hope there's not even more side quests, Like, maybe Monster Tamer Boy, finally, got a monster that, they could tame that actually is nice to them. Yeah, it turns out that, the monster that's nice to them is like, is like a succube. Yeah, wouldn't that be funny? Wouldn't that be funny? The kind of summoning magic we should, have in this game, yeah. We should be able to summon succube. We should be able to summon harpies. Riviera to Promised Land would let you summon harpies. Granted, the summon harpy, item, only had like 10 uses. It was actually pretty powerful though. Yeah, basically the item I'm kind of talking about, is the summon happy, which is, this harpy that, Ayn decided to help out because it was injured, and it like gave him a little feather that, lets him kind of summon her to, have enemies HP. Which, is kind of pretty powerful. Doesn't work on bosses, though. It's kind of pretty powerful, but it's got, like, real limited uses. But, pretty decent. Kind of one of the few items. Kind of one of the few non-weapon items that's kind of decent. However, I kind of usually have to kind of, throw it away and replace it with something else because of how Riviera to Promised Land works is, basically the way to level up is actually not from doing battles, it's actually by, training. which you basically have to train with different weapons to kind of level up your character's stats, and you have to max them out, which also unlocks unlocks skills on them. And unfortunately, there's kind of a lot of RNG to basically how you get items because you usually have to disarm a trap or do some sort of quick time event, or you have to be, or you have to. Or the items will be like spend, or you might not get the item you want from the treasure chest. Which I kind of don't really like that system, but Riviera is pretty fun regardless. Also, Riviera. Fun fact about Riviera Promised Land, Riviera, Serene is the best girl and basically is kind of the inspiration for Indamati. Granted, of course, I don't use a scythe. Yeah, I kind of use this, I kind of use this huge staff. I kind of use the White Moon Staff. And White Moon Staff does have lore reasons to basically exist, in the lore. Basically in the lore, in order to use, the power of true arts effectively and channel imagination, you basically need a medium, which, is summoned from your heart. Which means that, and mine, manifested, as the White Moon Staff, basically. Alright, oh, there's a side quest all the way over there. Oh, it looks like there's something. It looks like there's actually something up ahead. I'm guessing that's like a wood elemental point or something.
Whatever happened to the flower on your head, Jule? I think it goes dormant after the alm is appointed. Why?
Aw, I really wanted to try and pluck it. Maybe pull
Karina,
it.
don't be.
Gotcha. If it ever blooms again, you will be.
Karina, don't be mean. Karina, don't be mean to Julie. Karina, stop being mean to Julie, okay? Please stop bullying Julie. Man, yeah. I mean, it's nice that characters, kind of have a rival with have a rivalry with each other, but I kind of feel bad for Karina. She was kind of, she was kind of, told by her own parents that, you're super unfit to be an alm. Yeah, her own parents did that, yeah. Granted, when she did become, the alm of Wind, everybody was, like, super excited about it. Hey, Evan, what's up? Alright, yeah, I've kind of been doing, you really didn't miss too much. I basically been doing side quests, basically. And now I'm finally in, some place where I'm actually doing story. Alright. Now, mental planes seem like they have to be kind of a little specific to actually get them. Just checking out my favorite bat. Oh. Alright, now, let's see what type. Alright, now. Grumpkins, okay. Alright, now, I have, alright. Been here, but wouldn't know, lurk to avoid spoilers. Alright, I don't blame you. Alright, looks like the side quest is right over here. Whoops. Alright, there's a little bit of slowdown. Yeah, I noticed there is kind of a little bit of slowdown, yeah. Probably because I'm kind of playing on the PS4 version, which is not the ideal version of it.
Truthfully, I am disappointed.
Unfortunately, I don't really have a choice because I don't really have, because I don't really have all the things set up to, do PC gaming at the moment, and, I don't actually have the other systems it's for. Oh, cool, I got the Blessing of Fire. Nice. Alright, now. Alright, now. Have my ad views for the few cents? Oh, thank you. That'll go a long way to, getting, that'll go a long way to paying my bills, and, I totally won't spend it on, trying to max out, Flammarion on Fire Emblem Heroes. Yeah, funny thing. Yeah, a little funny thing about that. Yeah, funny thing about that. I don't actually play Fire Emblem Heroes. That's big. That's big. Yeah. I don't actually play Fire Emblem Heroes. No. Wait, it says there's a side quest over here. Wait, it's saying there's a side quest over here, but you know, not seeing it. Alright, can I Skyrim my way up? Maybe it's kind of up above. It's very strange. It's saying there's a side quest here, but you know. Right, it's just kind of right. Like kind of below me. It's weird, I don't see anybody there. That's kind of strange. Maybe it just didn't know. That's very strange. We believe you. Alright, yeah, alright. Yeah, besides fun, yeah, you know, funny thing about, you know, me playing funny thing about, you know, Plumeria, yeah, I, you know, kind of have a body developer. Right now. Watch out for blades or aggressive bovines. Right now. Alright, so, oops, we're alright now. Yeah, I figure that's basically a way to basically have her forever without, you know, worrying too much about, you know, anything else, basically. Without worrying about, you know, the service shutting down. You know why. Yeah. Alright, now, let's go look... Alright, now... Alright, we have some specific monsters to kind of look for that are a little bit uncommon in the desert region. You know, these... You know, those I'm looking for are kind of a little uncommon. Oh, hey, I see somebody up there. Alright, I see something up there. Alright, I see something up there, so I'm gonna try to go over there and get that. Maybe on the way we can find some of those bowls. Oh, hey. Oh, almost ran right off the edge. That would have been embarrassing. Desert Warden. Alright, Sand Stingers. Alright, kill some Sand Stingers too. Alright, we got some extermination quests. Defeat 7 Sand Stingers, defeat, you know, alright. Alright, we basically have to go around the desert, you know, killing stuff. So basically, we have go around the desert, kill a bunch of stuff. No, I am not cute. That is fake news. I can assure you, me being cute is, you know, 100% fake news. After all, you know, after all, cuteness for fairies is, you know, just a facade. Yeah, it's not actually real now. It's not actually real now. Yeah, trust me on that. Trust me on that. I kind of learned that from Titania herself. Yeah, luckily Titania herself is actually not bad though.
It's thanks to your
She was kind of instrumental in kind of ending the war. Yeah, Titania was kind of instrumental in kind of ending the war, but you know, there's kind of a lot of people in Fairyland that, you know, there are still people in Fairyland that, you know, don't like her. Mostly though, it's most of them are, you know, neo-Ancili agents. And, you know, those guys are like, no, those guys kind of, yeah. Yeah, they kind of think that Titania, you know, kind of, you know, ruined Fairyland because, you know, she got rid of kind of more of the, you know, kind of, you know, the kind of deranged, you know, ruled as lawyery kind of things. Which, you know, the neo-Ancili are like, you know, she got rid of all the morality, you know. Which, given that, you know, the neo-Ancili are kind of led by Karabase, who, you know, the reason she got kicked out of the Fairy Godmother Union, that Karabase got kicked out of the Fairy Godmother Union is because she kind of, you know, went on a Karen power trip and, you know, kind of, you know, cursed the kid to death, but, you know, kind of one of the understudies of, you know, the fairy godmother, you know, was like, nah, I ain't gonna let that happen, you know. She kind of knew Karabase was kind of up to trouble and, you know, kind of partly undid the curse that, you know, Karabase wanted to do.
All of your support means a lot.
And so, luckily, that incident did, you know, get resolved, but, you know, it kind of led to Karabase, you know, kind of getting kicked out, finally. I mean, she already had kind of a bad Karabase already had kind of a bad reputation anyway. Yeah, Karabase is like one of those ones that, you know, like, super rules lawyer, yeah. And, you know, Titania's like, nah, I don't want to do anything like that. Mostly because Titania's from kind of a newer, you know, from more of a newer generation of fairies. They kind of the current, you know, ruler of Fairyland's kind of from, you know, a newer generation of fairies that's a little less like that. You gotta remember, fairies are kind of made from human imagination, and, you know, sometimes people don't actually have the best intentions when, you know, making things from their imagination. But, you know, it's kind of part of the lore because, you know, that's kind of the reason why that's kind of the reason why the villains, that's kind of the reason why the villains kind of exist as well. Because of, you know, kind of the dark side of, you know, human imagination, basically. If that makes any sense. In fact, yeah. That's kind of part of the reason why stuff like that kind of still exists. So if we imagine you to be cute, you will be cute? Unfortunately, that's not quite how that works, unfortunately. I don't think that's quite how that works. The thing that created me is already, you know, kind of set in stone, and, you know, fairies have long since, you know, become their own people anyway, so... So we are descended from tulpas, but no longer really bound by that kind of thing. Yeah, basically the reason why Karabase is kind of the way she is kind of, you know, she was kind of, you know, made as a tulpa by, you know, basically a Victorian era Karen. No, I am not cute. No, Yellow. No, you're the one who is cute. After all, you're based on a rabbit, and rabbits are super cute. You're based on a rabbit, and rabbits are super duper cute. Don't try to lie, Annabelle. Don't lie, Annabelle. Rabbit. Alright. No. Ina is super cute, okay? Yeah, I mean, he's a rabbit. He's a bunny. Bunnies are naturally super duper cute. You know, unlike fairies, where you know, any sort of beauty really is kind of a facade, really. At least some of the time. Yeah, it's kind of mostly a facade, unfortunately. No, Annabelle, you're cute. Don't try to lie. You're clearly denying. I'm not projecting. That's fake news. Fake news. I am not projecting. I know that Annabelle is cute. After all, bunnies are supernaturally cute. No, actually, they're just naturally cute. Yeah. Yeah, bunnies are naturally cute. Yeah. Yeah. Bunnies do not need glamour. Okay. Which means that bunnies are super cute. I mean, have you seen Earth bunnies? They're like really adorable.
Look at that. Figured you all had reached the mana tree by now. What happened to that seed you were going to use to climb the cliffs?
Oh, we fixed that problem ages ago. You should see the size of the stalk.
Good to hear it.
Yeah, I kind of think Watts here looks a little like, you know, the Black Mage from, you know, Final Fantasy. Why was it 9? Yeah. Yeah, 9. You know, Pippi. Earth bunnies are like a weird evolution.
But he doesn't stand a
Yeah, I
chance
mean, in all
against
fairness, you
Delphos.
did tell me that.
Yes, by my account. They're up there now by Laz's resting place. If she gets hit by a stray attack,
Although
let's just say you better get up there as quick as you can. I don't want any harm to come to me.
although. Hey, Annabelle, I actually learned some recent things, you know, from the moon bunnies.
I don't know how
It's
far
kind of a spell scroll that, you know, was kind of left behind, but unfortunately it can really only be used by Rabbitkin. Which means that you can use it, can't you?
Welcome. You can't go
What?
wrong
You're
with
still no fairy walnuts? So I was kind of wondering if you'd be interested in that sort of thing.
Come again soon.
Alright now.
Welcome. Peruse at your leisure.
Yeah, I don't need a mithril lance. I don't need a mithril staff. Right, do I want the mithril wand? Actually, I don't have a good wand.
Happy doing business with you.
Do we want the mithril hammer?
Seeing you have happy doing business
Alright.
with you.
I don't have magic powers, but you know.
Come back
I
anytime.
whoops.
Welcome.
Alright, do you have any new armor for sale?
Welcome. All these goods are the cream of
Alright. I might as well get this for, you know, Julie.
Form your purchase. Come back
Yeah, by the way,
sometime.
Julie is really cute. Although technically speaking, Julie is like real old. Yeah, I'm not really sure how the life cycle of, of sproutlings, works, but apparently they're like really old and they're kind of prone to turning into plants, kind of turning into plants for quite a long time. I mean, Annabelle, you know a little bit more about sproutlings than I do, yeah? They were like in past meta games, right? Or do they tend to turn into little bitty plants when they get a little bit sleepy? Flowerings were a thing too. Wait, flowerings? Yeah, I mean, I guess Julie, kind of became a flowering, I guess. Actually, I'm not really sure what flowerings are. Oh, well, actually, I'm gonna have to really call it quits. It's like super duper late, unfortunately. Yeah, I kinda spent a ton of time doing side quests, so Sproutlings in their ground version flowering appeared in the first Legend of the Mana were pretty important to the plot. Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean, Julie is kind of important to the plot too, and I mean, they're like the goddess of mana custodian, so yeah, that makes sense. although, yeah. Alright, now let's go look for somebody to raid. Wait, Fox, are you still here? Wait, who was it I was supposed to raid again? Oh wait, who was it I was... who was it I was supposed to raid? Who was it I was supposed to raid again? Hyena underscore... Alright, raid, hi. Hyena underscore what exactly? Oh, there it is, Osama. Alright now, let's go raid them, shall we? They look more plant-like, though, yeah, I mean, Julie definitely looks plant-like and, had a big, sprout on his head. When he was chosen as the Golem of Wood. Alright, just ignore the, starting outfits, I have a hotkey to, A. Alright, Moonbats raid, there we go. See you later.